Welcome to another episode of Bengals Brews with your goons. We got Travis here, Dale to my right, your guys' left, Orange Arrow looking like I'm not going to make all those jokes I had beforehand. And we got one of the two Goodberry brothers here. We got the Menace here. How are you, good sir? Blue and red.
Good. You got the more handsome of the Goodberry brothers, but I didn't mean to let you guys down as far as the football guru Goodberry is running a little behind today.
Oh, that's all right. We got the better half. We got the looks like you got the
porn stash.
The porn stash going on there.
It's the whole it's the whole Top Gun effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This areas.
Is that what happens? Watch Top Gun now, everybody.
Are you trying to grow your porn stash as well?
How is it?
That's not as good as your brother's, but
no. He's got dark hair though. I've got lighter hair.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Top Gun? Is that really why? I need to know.
No, I haven't seen it.
I was going to say I haven't seen it yet. I asked for one thing for Father's Day, and that you would think that would be something that's not really appropriate, but I asked to go see Top Gun. You know, just as good, right?
Right.
No,
what would be inappropriate?
I mean, I was going to ask to get laid, but you know.
Oh, right. At least we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Am I the one having problems connecting over here?
You just went out for a second. So,
all right.
But you're
back. That's not as bad as Mr. Roboto right here. But let's talk about what everybody's drinking real quick.
All right.
I'm
Travis,
cracking one right now.
Hey, let's start with the Goodberry brothers. Let's see what they got on there. QB9, look at that.
Woo-hoo!
That is beautiful.
Hop and Sting Brewing Company. Now, my man on Twitter hit me up. They're in the Dallas area. They've got their own brewing company, and he's a Bengals fan, and his partner is a Bills fan. So he sent Glenn and I, some brews here, and you'll be able to find these soon. But they got another one that wasn't ready yet to send, but he wanted to send it. And so far, my first sip was excellent. I don't know about you, Glenn. How was yours?
Buffalo Thunder. So
Buffalo
good
Thunder.
you eat ass with no regret.
Oh,
damn, that good.
Those are beautiful.
I was just gonna say, did you forget your damn best friends over here? The Bengals and Brews show.
I was literally just about to say we need a segment. You know, we got the whole subtle flex thing, but there is nothing subtle about that. We need to start making a hard ass flex on those things right there. Those are beautiful. The way they crafted the cans and everything is just awesome.
It says QB9 American Lager from Hop and Sting Brewing Company from Grapevine, Texas. It says the easy drinking American Lager is for those true Bengals fans. It is named in honor of our young quarterback who will one day bring home a Lombardi trophy. Proceeds of this beer will go to deserving local charity. Hooday.
That is freaking sweet.
You can drink to that.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Dude, so hear me out. On my other podcast, my co-host is a big Bills fan now too, and there's no fucking way I'm not getting my hands on those. So I'm going to be in messages in the boxes, and I'm going to be terrorizing these people for these beers. Those are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think I like the Bills can more. That color pattern, just everything about that was, you better hold on to that can forever.
That's
It's got a little
Zubaz. Show him your brim.
Jumpers.
He did. He
Got the same print on the hat.
Mm-hmm.
My God, that's a beautiful can.
From my guy Brian Burton, by the way, on Twitter.
Shout out Brian Burton.
Brian, bro, wait, I'm on it right now. Hold up, wait a minute. Oh.
I have this Miller Lite aluminum can right now.
Is my connection screwing up?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we got you.
Also going to do this Jaeger bomb for you guys. So
nice. Let's see it.
Is that what you're drinking? Just a Jaeger bomb?
I said I had an aluminum Miller Lite can.
Oh,
right now.
yes, of course. You can't
Okay.
make on that one.
Travis, real quick, talk about your high life.
It switched it up a little bit. That's why I was a tad bit late. And I got a new koozie. Shout out to Alley inside Ohio. It is still holding a Miller High Life, but there's this koozie from the Alley. They just dropped them today. It's they are the gayest bar in Clyde. So I definitely had to pick up a couple of these because these are fucking awesome. But on this special occasion, I had to run up there. Got myself a nice little ice ball, which is not clear. My birthday present is one of those things that
Shane Graham's ice balls.
Yeah.
But I got myself a bottle of Screwball here that I'll be sipping on every now and then tonight.
Is that the peanut butter whiskey? Is that what the Screwball is?
Yeah.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, you guys don't know about this?
I do not know.
Oh, buddy, have mercy on me. This is one of the best drinks. Yo, this is good.
Hey, since this is the Brews podcast and everything, real quick, I saw on I think it was on TikTok, Fireball and vanilla cream soda tastes just like a cinnamon roll. So if you guys like cinnamon rolls, Fireball.
Who wants to drink a cinnamon
and
roll?
vanilla cream soda. Hey, it's worth a shot.
You ever put cinnamon roll creamer in your coffee? Pretty good.
Yeah, you can't hate on that. Can't hate on that.
There's
Here's
if you
what
can
I'm
find
drinking
yourself
here.
one of those, if you can find one of those hard ciders and you put a Fireball in that, I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. It's like a pumpkin pie, or excuse me, an apple pie drink. Yeah, a little Fireball.
Oh, man.
That sounds good.
Hard cider.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
does sound absolutely
Fireball with Crown Apple too. Tastes just like.
Well, I'm clearly outvoted. I'm just different, I reckon. Everybody else here, including your wife, Derek, she said
Yeah,
she
there
would
you
definitely
go.
drink
Cinnamon
this.
roll.
But yeah, I'm drinking this Rhine Guy Sunspun Shandy. Very good beer.
Nice. Well, the Goodberry brothers, I have not officially met you guys yet.
I was going to say, hi, Travis.
Nice to meet you guys. It's been a pleasure to meet you guys. Hell yeah, dude.
I was like, did Glenn just die?
I'm trashed already.
Is it me? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Hi,
man.
Travis.
I got started early.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
I
just
love
now
that.
starting because I thought, it might be a solid long episode.
This beer is
Yeah.
good. What the hell?
Not going to be a short episode. I know that. That's why I brought a bottle down here with me.
Yeah, you better buckle up, Glenn. You better puke and rally. Puke and rally. I can see the puke coming into your fucking face.
I took a break. I was posting some beers earlier. I was in downtown Buffalo with my wife, and
I need
I
to
had a
post it.
drink earlier, but then I quit. I had to come home and cut the lawn, and now I'm back.
Awesome. Have
So-
you slept yet?
Ready.
Because when I spoke to you at 8:00 this morning, you still hadn't slept yet. So.
I was bullshitting.
Oh, okay. Now, see, that's normal for me. So I was like, hey, maybe you worked a night shift or something. So,
I
do
haven't
work
slept.
swing shift, but not last night.
yeah.
Why aren't you getting any
But-
slumber?
Do what?
Dale, why aren't you getting any slumber?
What do you mean?
He goes, I haven't slept yet.
No, I'm good now, but this morning at like 8:00, I was still up. I made Marissa breakfast. Then I went to bed after she went to work.
Jesus Christ. You need to get back to teaching kids.
I know.
But, hey,
I-
real quick.
People text me at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning all the time, just random shit. Very confused. Like, what, are you okay? What's going on?
Real quick, I just want to let everybody know, still have these, very few left. We will be at the Paul Brown Stadium Saturday. I will have them on hand, so if anybody wants any of these, they can get
Good
them to
Lord.
me.
How long's Bengo been back there? I scrolled down like there's so many people that I didn't realize that like I needed to scroll down.
I just got here. You're
okay.
good.
All right. I was like, crap.
What up?
What's
I
up?
going on,
wasn't
Bango?
sure if you do this without your helmet or not.
I got him. Well,
I'm going to put my Mando helmet on.
Now, I was going to say,
Hey,
Should
Are
I
we
go
doing
get my Vader?
costumes? I have so many.
I should go get my Vader helmet then too.
yes.
you got
All
a
right.
Vader helmet?
Yeah,
Go get it right now.
I'm
Oh,
going to get it right now.
Stop it, Sarah. It's my summer
Oh,
vacation.
Oh, wait, now I can't hear you guys.
yeah. It's tough
Oh,
to
this
hear.
is great.
I got headphones in. Go put it on your head.
How does this work?
Oh Lord.
Mr.
Oh, I
Professional.
love it.
10 minutes in, and this is already off the rails. I love
There,
it.
this one doesn't have a visor.
Yeah, we were gonna ask some important questions, but
No,
I ruined
This
that.
ain't-
Sorry.
this ain't gonna happen.
Glenn took off. What's going
Glenn went to get something as well.
I think Glenn's getting his Vader helmet, he said.
That works.
Joe sounds like he's in a fucking fish tank right now.
That's not easy to put on, Glenn.
It is easy to put on.
Oh my God, it's got parts.
Oh my God, it's got the fucking. Oh, that's so sick.
Aaron might be putting on an entire suit. I gotta find.
Here's the OG.
Dude. Everybody's got some crazy masks. I gotta go get mine. All right,
I can't drink beer through this now.
Hold on. You gentlemen have a conversation.
Bingo.
Well, what's up? Hey, Spider-Man!
Hey, I grabbed my son's Spider-Man mask just to be relevant here, but
It counts.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Holy
breathing.
shit! It even breathes.
Oh, that's
Dude, that
not
is
fair.
awesome. Oh,
If we don't get our Father's Day requests now, I don't know when we will.
I'm going back.
This
I'm going
thing-
back in black with Glenn. Man.
these little things right here are way too small for my face, but oh man.
God, that chrome
that- yeah,
detail
that-
looks so good, Joe.
Now, did you painted all that yourself, or
No, this is the Hasbro Black Series. $100.
Oh, really?
oh, is it really? Wow.
Way worth it. It's tremendous.
Oh,
Get my
man.
shades
I
on.
can't drink my beer in that helmet.
No. What does he have on?
Just a hat.
Okay.
Oh, that's incredible.
Hey.
Even on the inside, it has all the detail and everything. That is
Got lights in there.
Oh, that's the Black Series. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
not
it's
my
completely worth it.
That's awesome.
Set it down.
I have too much crap around me. I have way too much stuff. Elvis.
We got
That's
Michael
scary as
Myers.
shit right
Party
there.
now.
Yeah.
And this one's the Black Series Vader helmet.
Yeah, I'm sure my brother's asking, but I'm sure everyone's feeling that way right now. What the hell is going on?
What the hell?
I got
Going-
Chewbacca's crossbow.
Oh, that's
I don't
awesome.
know.
I thought that was. Is that a real crossbow?
Yeah, it is. It's not Chewbacca's.
Okay.
I'm just
I was going
sticking
to
with
say
It's not
that.
Chewbacca's.
Yeah.
I was about to say that looks like we could actually take it out hunting.
Yeah, man. Got a nice optic on and everything. Let's
Yeah.
do. I'm doing the show like this, man. This is it. Oh my God! Look at him in the the 40. Oh,
Oh, I love it. Now we do got to ask real quick, Mr. Joe Goodberry. Is that an Easter egg of any kind?
I'm not saying anything. Where's the
Oh, don't you hold back on us now. You just had a whole bonding moment right there.
Oh man, I love it. But hey,
I picked the right
get
hat
into-
for it too today.
oh, I need
Oh,
it.
definitely.
I don't know what this is. I got
White
shit all
stripe.
over the place.
When's that announcement coming, Mr. Goodberry?
Oh, I don't know anything on that one. I'm being serious. No
I
idea.
got wind gusts here taking out my setup.
I see.
Good Lord.
We had Willie Lutz on, and he was telling us when they went to that stadium thing, which Bengalorian, you were there too. So he said that you guys had to sign an NDA, and like in the NDA was like you can't talk to Joe Goodberry or
Yeah.
Bengal Jim for 24 hours.
Yeah, it was. It was like, we know Joe. You can't give him any info.
Did you know it said that? Like that
He's
everyone
not
went.
serious.
No.
Yeah, Joe, were you aware of that?
Of what part?
Of the part that they weren't able to talk to you for 24 hours?
No,
No,
that
that's
wasn't
not
true.
real.
Willie lied to us.
No, well, there
Oh.
was no. It
We
was,
lied to us.
the Emily Parker just made a joke about Goodberry, saying,
Oh,
"Hey,
okay.
Goodberry's always got the scoop." So
Yeah,
don't show any pictures to Joe.
After the reveal and stuff, I messaged her and was like, I kind of felt bad, to be honest with you, that I was like putting concept art that was really close and then saying this date was going to be the date they're going to
Really?
show it. And then I was like, you know what? I didn't even think about the human part of all of the people putting in work.
Yeah,
I was just so excited that I didn't even think like man, they're trying to have a surprise. Like, imagine trying to surprise thousands, millions of people, and like, someone's kind of spoiling that a little bit. Now
you could have gone full Monty, like NFL England, and just said, "Hey, let's just leak this. Let's just leak it early."
Right. Well, it kind of did, didn't it, on eBay?
Yeah. Well, yeah, true. Sore subject. I still want my jersey from that guy.
I can't remember that.
You want your hanger jerseys?
Yeah, my hanger jersey. One of them I bought was a AJ Green. So I was like, "What the hell? Give me that!"
Right.
Yeah.
We learned that in learned that in about 10 minutes you were here before that storm took over your whole house.
Yeah, man. Holy crap. Yeah. That
insane.
sucked. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, hey, I'm happy to be here. Sorry I derailed everything you were talking about, and we had a costume party. But what's up, guys?
No, yeah, it's great. Hey, we were literally just talking about the everybody's beers we were drinking. So, Bengo, what are you drinking over there?
I'm a basic bitch. I got Bud Light.
Hey, that's all right. Dale's right there with you. He's a bitch for Miller Lite.
Yeah.
See,
I need to get my skull hat. I need to go find my.
You just call me a bitch, Derek?
Well, Bengo, I do have one coming for you too, man. I haven't sent it out yet. I'm sorry.
All right, no, you're fine. That white helmet is so clean back there, Joe.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
God, I know you just showed it, but yeah, I have the orange tiger brim one. I got that one.
Right.
I've worn that thing a lot. It's got like sweat stains on it now.
Perfect.
Awesome.
That's
That's
how to it. That's for sure.
Well, I just got this hat, but I was going to say that's how all my hats end up. And for some reason I don't get rid of them, and then I have like 500 hats, and my wife's telling me, yelling at me. I'm sure all y'all know all about that stuff. But let's get into, before we get drunk, and I was going to say even more off the rails.
It's too late.
One of the questions, it's way too late for that. One of the questions I had for
send that beer to me. Send that beer to me. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, Glenn, you don't need that one. Send it my way.
I took one Bills one. He took one Bengals one, just so we can see if they taste different. You know, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Got to try it.
Are they going to be released out in the public, or is it just going to be at store?
You know, he's actually tweeting at us as I put a picture out there, so he'd be a great person to ask.
Hey!
And since you guys are a beer and Bengals podcast, man, that is right up the same alley.
Listen, we sell ourselves out for anything. Speaking of which, Brimhorn Meadery. let's talk about that a little bit.
Are you going to pitch the sale? Are you going to pitch the sale today?
Hey.
You want me to?
But I was going to say I can go ahead and start it because I just spent $120, bought I think 4 or 5 bottles of meat. I can't remember. But we used the promo code Bengal Brew because it gets you 15% off.
I was doing that.
Nice.
Yeah. You have to get 2 bottles or more. It's a 2-bottle minimum to ship and do all that stuff. But, hey, if you're in the area, you can go check them out. Check out their store. Check out all that stuff, too.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good meat. They're King of the North. They had that big celebration for it. They don't have anything. But I'll have to ask – I'm going to have to ask Bengals captain about this because I think the Orange Blossom might have kind of a similar flavor to that King of the North. So, Bengal Brew, the promo code 15% off. Check them out at BrimminghornMeadery.com.
King of the North.
King of the North. They just announced a spinoff.
Beast of the East.
So, yeah.
Glenn didn't watch.
Yeah.
Glenn didn't watch Game of Thrones.
Beast of the East. I didn't know.
It's a good show.
It's very good.
But before we get too drunk, Joe, I do have an important question to ask you.
Oh, no.
And it is about Andrew Brandt was on Dale's favorite guy, Pat McAfee's show. And they were talking about
I'll fight
the
him.
whole
Still cage match, Pat, you fucking pussy.
In the new practice dome. That's where you should do it.
Yeah, absolutely. But they were talking about cash over cap and how all that stuff works, and it was really informative. I listened to it twice to try to understand it. It was still really difficult to understand, but one of the questions I had was like, how is that going to affect these smaller market teams and stuff like that when these guys are able to push the ball down the road and just build these super teams more or less and be like, we'll pay it later, go win a Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. And I'll try and keep it in layman's terms because I know there's a big portion of the Bengals fan base that has gotten a Kentucky education. So just playing, guys. I'm sorry, Travis. I didn't know, man. I'm not joking here. Dale's got a straight face the entire time.
I'm not any smarter, but I'm up north.
I'm very close to Kentucky.
Jokes, straight jokes.
We couldn't tell, Dale. We couldn't.
We educate our kids really well down here.
Yeah. So, the idea here is cash versus cap. We always look at the cap number, or we always look at like a Minka Fitzpatrick deal, and everyone's like $18.4 million. Well, that must be the cap hit every single year. That's not how it goes, as we've seen. If you ever go on Spotrac or on overthecap.com, you'll see the cap numbers will vary throughout the year. So how do you get to that point? How do you switch it up? How do you put cash over cap? And it's why I've been talking about guaranteed money for so long and why it's so important and why guys are basically just chasing guaranteed money. Every time you see a receiver deal, they're getting like 36 guaranteed, 37 the next guy. The next guy wants 38. The next guy wants 39. The next guy wants 40. And we're so worried about like the Jesse Bates situation, the average per year. Does he want 18? I'm telling you what, he wants 36 million guaranteed. That's what he wants. However you want to give the per year, it's going to come down to the guaranteed money. And why? What does that mean? Well, it means no matter what happens to you, they're guaranteed to have that money. But the other part is, since the 2011 collective bargaining agreement with the union and the NFL, since that one, you have to put any guaranteed money is cash. Any guaranteed money has to go into an escrow account the day you sign it. So, Arrow, if I give you a 4 years, $20 million deal, that's $5 million a year on average, and I guarantee 10 of it, 10 million, half of it. The day you sign that contract, I have to take the 10 million out as the owner, sign a check, put it in an escrow account for you. Now I can, how the contract language says, when you get paid it, whether it be year 1, year 2, year 3, whatever it is, has to stay in there until it's all paid out. And that is where these teams are gaining an advantage, right? So a team like the Bills, whose owner comes from money from oil and is completely loaded with billions, if he has to sign $200 million of guaranteed money in one offseason, it is no sweat for him. No problem for him to put that into another account. For the Bengals to sign off $200 million into one offseason, it's a lot of money. So we look at it like, we don't want to give this guy $15 million a year. The Bengals don't care. They're always under the cap. That is not a problem. They will make their money just like every NFL team does, and they can pay their salaries just like every other NFL team does. But when I have to sign a check for Joe Burrow, when it comes for $250 million that day and take it out of whatever the Brown family actually has liquid, makes it a little bit tougher, makes it a little bit harder. So when you see the Rams signing $380 million this year in guaranteed cash, I don't know that the Bengals could do that or are willing to do that. So that kind of creates the gap. The other part is the void years. The Bengals did this with Riley Reif. Yeah. They signed him to a 1 year, I think it was $9 million or whatever it was. Cap hit was only $6 million, but it's because they really signed him to a 2-year deal, and $3 million is on the books this year, I believe it is, because they had a void year at the end. So that just allows you to cut off the cap hit the first year and really lower it. So if you want to sign Aaron Donald, say we're signing Travis now, right? $90 million over 3 years. He's Aaron Donald type. I just need him for like 3 more years. I can really make it a 5-year deal, and the last 2 years put a bunch of money there so that his 1-year deal is nothing, but it's really only a 3-year deal. There's no option on year 4. There's no player option, no team option. The money just carries over year 4, year 5. You can spread out signing bonus money over a 4-year span, and that's how you adjust the cap hit. So all the money still gets paid. These teams are getting an advantage in immediate, but it will count against the cap in year 4, year 5, and year 5, But they do get a little bit of advantage now because the players don't care when they get their money. If you're giving it to me now, I don't care what the cap hit is. They're not looking at that. They want the cash right now.
So do you think that that's going to run into like the baseball issues where the Yankees and all these teams are winning every single year because they have that what do they call that? The salary or income tax, or I don't know what the hell that shit's called, but are the NFL
luxury
is the
tax.
NFL going to run luxury tax? That's what it was. Is the NFL going to run into that issue now?
No, because you still can't go over the cap. right? So everyone
Right.
still has to, all the cash you give, all the guaranteed money you give, the signing bonuses still count towards the cap. It's just up to you if you want that cap hit to come in year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, based on when you give the signing bonuses and how you spread it out, and if you want to push it in the later years. So if we only had, the Bills just did this a lot this year. They came into this offseason with $200,000. They signed Von Miller. It's because his cap hit is almost nothing this year. They're not worried about it. But his cap hit the next few years, it gets bigger. It makes it harder. That's why these guys get cut after 3 years of a contract on a 5-year deal, is because, the cap hit now is $30 million. But it doesn't matter because they tried to overload the team for a 2 or 3 year window to try and win it. That's my criticism of the Bengals is you guys got the 6th most cap space right now. Yeah, I'd like you to use what you have, that 12 to 16 million that you could actually use right now. But more than that, a lot of these deals, you could sign these guys for $2 million this year, and then next year it's $20 million. I don't care. When Alex Kappa gets the second highest guard cap hit this year, and what's his name, Brandon Scherf goes for $4 million less this year to the Jags. Now next year, when Kappa's hits the same, because the Bengals like to keep it even all year or every single year, the Jags, it goes up to $25 million for Brandon Scherf. But this year, if you're ready to win, you could fit a lot more guys under the cap this year.
No, I just have to say this. I'm 26 minutes in, first time meeting Joe. This guy's smart as shit.
Oh, come on.
This guy's got some knowledge.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely.
In costumes for 15 minutes in, and from there on, it's been nothing but knowledge. And I'm taking it in. I'm holy shit.
I'm looking at Travis's eyes as Joe's talking. He's like, dude, look at, he's doing it now.
I'm like, God damn. He's spitting numbers off he's got them wrote down in front of him. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, absolutely.
It's when I'm driving with Joe in his car. He's just fucking hitting me with this shit sometimes. And
his eyes glaze over.
Yeah, you kind of have to be on your game all the time. If not, you're just yeah, man, dude, you know what? I totally understand exactly what you mean. You can elaborate some more.
I'm just fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sounds good.
But speaking of which, let's kind of round the table here. What would your guys' preferred method of the madness be? Would you rather have sustainable success, or would you rather be you know what, fuck it, let's go try to win the Super Bowl this year, and if it happens, great. But if it don't, then we're fucked. That's kind of the way I look at it.
Is there sustainable success without having that one player? So you look at the Patriots, who had sustainable success over the last 20 years. They had Tom Brady, who would take deals, right? He would take discounts to be able to put and build a team around Tom Brady. But regardless, you still had Tom Brady. The Bengals at some point, regardless, are going to have Joe Burrow. You hope, right? And you should be able to put this talent around Joe Burrow and hope that Joe's cap hits can be manipulated to allow the team to be able to do things, and you have multiple windows. And then Buffalo, the same thing with sort of Josh Allen. They just signed Josh to a huge deal, but they're going to end up restructuring that huge deal at some point also. And they're going to, right now they have a window. They're going to continue, hopefully, to have these 2 or 3 year windows with Josh Allen. Same thing with the Bengals, but you know, the Tom Brady effect. Or would you rather sort of have, you're trying to build sustainability, which the league really isn't sort of, as far as rosters go and contracts, it's not like a sustainable league, right?
It's not. You get 3 years of a core, and that's it. The Bengals, if we look at it, if Higgins doesn't end up extending here, it's really Burrow and Chase at that point in 2024, 2025, and that's your core on offense, and you're going to start it all over again, because if you project out that far, that's it. You're not going to have Boyd, you're not going to have Mixon, you're not going to have all of these offensive linemen they just signed. You're not going to have any of the free agents they signed over the last couple of years, and Reeder and Hendrickson and Chidobe Awuzie. Because those are second contract guys now. You don't typically give a third contract. So it's that's why I'm so in favor of signing Bates.
Cincy James.
Because he's going to still be here in 2025, or should be. No matter what you pay him, doesn't matter. Your core isn't actually as big as we think it is. It's really Burrow and Chase, and maybe Bates on defense. Maybe Jonah Williams if he takes a step. That's it.
Real
Yeah.
quick, guys, let you guys know Derek and Dale, the lovely man Brian, who creates those crazy beers.
No, where do you think I've been? I sent him my address. Fuck you guys.
I did too already.
So
No, I really
I'm the only one
didn't.
that's fucked
I
around.
really didn't. I really didn't send him my address, you freaking jerk.
Oh, I did. I was letting you guys know to do that in the messages when you get a chance. He hit us up.
Yeah, send a address. It's like there's 3 of us, man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I slid in first, of course.
You jerk. You jerk.
I tried celebrating and showing you guys my excitement.
No, my internet
no.
just like completely died. I was like, what? I'm Derek all of a sudden.
I
Derek's internet's like my internet has to die so Derek's internet can live. Like,
Hey, right here. I feel it.
Okay, so who's next on the whole predicament here?
I see
Yeah,
Bengo's
Bengo.
cutout back there. He should go next. Bengo,
Yeah.
is that
Let's
your
let's talk
COVID
to
cutout?
the,
Yeah, that's my. I don't know how to work my finger here. Yeah, that's my COVID cutout back there. He's on the wall.
I was
That's
about
so
to say,
funny.
let's talk to the Bengals' future head of security, Mr. the Bengalorian.
Yeah, I put my resume out there on Twitter.
Breaking
so
news.
hopefully-
Congratulations.
hopefully- I'm serious. I'm going to tweet him till the fucking world ends. I want that job. I want that job.
Mr. Jawline himself.
I saw
Yes.
see there, Cincy James bringing it up. I saw on that letter, that Golden State letter, the guy at the bottom, his title was like VP of Security, and I was like, I could do that shit. Give me that job. Yeah, but everything Joe just said is like violently over my head. So I want for whatever the best situation for us to win now is like what my kind of mindset is, because like we have Joe Burrow, we have Jamar Chase, we have T. Higgins, we have Tyler Boyd, we've got this defense that's coming together and sustainability. I mean, any given Sunday, like freaking ACLs tear, shoulders pop, money drops, players get mad, coaches leave because of winning. Like you don't know. It's literally any given Sunday, but it's like it's any given year. Like if we can get there and do it now, that's what I want. Like I know the future matters. I know let's figure out how to pay these guys so where they can get their money and make them want to stick around. But I think that we have the culture now and the fan support and the people working within the organization that aren't playing football to kind of lift players up now and just say, hey, go freaking play football. You know what I mean? Like, and we're not oil money, you know, like Bill's saying, Bill, I looked at the Buffalo Bills, like Joe's saying, but I want to win now. Like that's my thing.
There's a uniqueness to what Cincinnati's doing too. I mean, I guess it's not like with rookie contracts. Like your core is still on early new contracts.
Yeah, we're young.
Buffalo's already in a window where they're paying guys like Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
you know, and you look at like a team like the Seahawks when Russell Wilson was first, like when he was winning on a rookie deal, sort of that structure.
Yeah.
The Bengals went last year. They could go again this year. They could go again probably next year. And you still have your guys on like a rookie deal.
Yeah.
But like Joe knows more and talks about more along the lines of how the Bengals will probably structure that though in the future and if they're going to spend.
That's why I'm like, fuck it, go sign Odell. Get these people like that. You know, like people wear down by the end of the season. So if you grab a guy,
wear down before week 1.
Exactly.
Take 3 starters off the team right now. They'll probably be hurt for week 1. And like, how do you feel about those positions?
Exactly. So like, go get these guys. Like, spend the money. Like Joe's saying, like you're under the cap. Like, please, for the love of God, play chess, not checkers. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of my mindset. Like, boom, what happened? Higgins got hurt, missed a couple. Could you imagine if even half of Odell Beckham stepped in there and took his spot? And Odell, just because it's the buzz on Twitter right now, right? But like, take away
Will Fuller
one of our
or
tackles.
any of them. Yeah.
Take away one of our tackles right now.
But do the Rams win the Super Bowl if they didn't
Don't
sign
have
Odell?
Odell?
Because remember, they signed
I don't
Odell
think
the
they
first
do.
day of practice. Robert Woods tears his ACL that first day of when they're supposed to have all 3 of them.
Yep.
And like, imagine if they would have let Odell go somewhere else. They
Correct.
do not win the Super Bowl.
See you,
they don't get
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
and that's the whole thing I was going to say too with the whole Odell thing. Everybody keeps saying, "Well, he's not going to come in and be the number 4." That's literally exactly what he was going to do for LA. I mean, he was walking into LA. They had Robert Woods, they had Cooper Kupp, they had Van Jefferson, who had over 800 yards last year. They had all these guys.
Like a fantasy football middle finger.
Right.
I'm only flipping him off because the show yesterday, I took a whole day to think about it so I can have another answer instead of an asshole. But all yesterday I was saying he's not going to want to be the 4th on the Bengals, and Derek
You got one last dig.
he's like, shut up.
That's kind of, but he's
not
kind of
his life, and he's like, fuck you. This is exactly what I'm doing.
I know,
No,
he's
but-
not as good as he like can be and was. Like, he's kind of at that point in his career. I feel like I don't. Can you guys name a team where he's going to go in and just like he's our number 1 guy and he's going to get 1,000 yards? Like he's not
going to be ready till November.
No, he's
That,
not.
That's what I was going to say, Joe. Like, he's not going to be ready to start the season, so he
Exactly.
can rest up like half the season, and then like. But that's the thing. He might not be in a hurry to sign with anybody because he might wait and see who gets injured.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just fun
That's
to think about.
That's what you do
I
with
would
these
sign
sort
him.
of
Fuck yeah, I
He's
would
higher.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
these higher echelon players that were at that at some point in their career that enter this next phase. That I guess it would be hard for the player and even our mindsets to think like somebody like that could be a 4th receiver on a team.
Yeah.
But the quicker they are to sort of accept that sort of thing, they're sort of picking teams to go on this ride with, because you're not getting like 2nd-tier receivers that are going to be, we should get him as our 4th or 5th guy. You're not going to get that anyway. So you're going to get these. That's sort of how the domino will fall for players like Odell Beckham. Terrell Owens, you talk about, because he's a
former
Bengal.
former Bengal.
Yeah.
Former Bill.
Yep. Think players like that.
I almost picked up a beautiful shirt that was on Depop of him, and it was all there, but it was $45. I couldn't pull the trigger, but I was so close. Because I love to pick up TO. But no, I want to intrude on that with that question, because it's simply, for me as a younger person, every time I have an argument when it comes to the Bengals, even with now being with how good we've been and become, it basically revolves around a lot of teams that have already have trophies on their shelf that can talk about that kind of deal because they've already won a championship. So the first thing that somebody's going to come at you, like Cowboys fans, Pittsburgh fans, you name it, they're like, well, how many titles you guys have? How many championships you guys have?
Who cares?
Like, we're building up to that. But for that question alone, we got all the chips to like they said, the contract, I don't remember who said it, the contract is in the perfect position for the Bengals right now to work as fast as they can with as less money as possible to certain people. Yeah. So you got to go all chips in right now and then kind of try and figure it out in the next couple of years, because it's not like these people aren't going to be there. And with the cap extending, I mean, the contracts are getting bigger as well, but you can continue to do this process, especially when we have to give out the big contracts for the big dogs. But right now, you pick up and you go and you keep running. Like Bengalorian said, play chess, not checkers.
Yeah. So what about this one from Cincy James, like Will Fuller? Let's say we don't get Beckham. Would you bring in a Will Fuller on a 1-year deal, like speedster? Like, he's probably not going to get a lot of money.
I don't think. I don't. If we're being honest, I don't think we're going to sign either. But yeah, why not? Absolutely, 100%.
Also,
I think
I want to twist back just a little to one of Travis's points that he just made in there was hearing from teams that have had success, like in their like history.
Fuck those teams.
Yeah. Right. Listen, hang on. Coming from a Bills fan, and we can so relate with Bengals fans.
Oh, yeah.
Please enjoy what the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah.
Please enjoy the North titles. I'm enjoying the AFC East titles.
Yeah.
Enjoy the playoff berths. Enjoy the playoff success.
I mean, you guys
went to the Super Bowl.
You guys have been getting your ass beat by Tom for so fucking long.
Right.
Shit.
But the social media effect too, like I get people that'll come at me like, "Oh wow, you bought a AFC East champs hat." Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now,
100%.
like, I fucking has been starving for this since I was a 10-year-old kid. I finally get it, and you guys are going to try to make fun of me or bully me on the fucking internet, suck my dick. Like, honestly, I'm going to enjoy this shit.
Twist his dick.
Yeah.
You ever seen
Oh, dick twist.
Grab him by the dick.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Dick twist. Yeah.
Oh,
I know, but
shit.
seriously, enjoy
I
it.
agree.
Enjoy
I agree.
it.
I agree too. Twist it.
Enjoy. Yeah. Twist his dick. But it's a big accomplishment to march into Arrowhead and fucking beat Patrick Mahomes. It's a big accomplishment to win the
You're telling
AFC.
me.
It's a big accomplishment to win your division. We have to hear the Ravens and the Steelers fans fucking talk about it all the time, like they're Jesus Christ reincarnate. Like it's a big deal to win these things. Only one team can win the Super Bowl.
Listen, you know what those fans don't know?
They
You
suck.
They don't know how to lose, all right? Let me tell you. You guys don't
Yeah.
know shit. Number
We
one.
have
Number
been-
two, it builds
we have-
character.
We have
You get
been
to enjoy
hell
the
back.
finer things.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got a hell of a
Yeah.
lot of character.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Hence the fact we just had
Oh yeah.
we went into the Super Bowl for I don't know how many fucking years.
Yeah.
And every time we have an episode, somehow the bad stuff gets brought up because
Well,
that's our history until
They're-
like,
Yeah.
They're the losers for winning.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I see your rings.
the highest score wins.
But have you ever picked first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times have you done that, huh?
You spend 12
Yeah.
bucks on the draft, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
As I do.
Yeah.
You get 5 cool weeks, but we get to talk
Yeah.
about the first overall pick.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I did 58 mock drafts last night.
I did 50.
Oh, I love it.
Oh shit.
Travis, is that your Class A Azul over there? Somebody tapping
Yeah.
into that?
No, that was my phone. I actually was gonna bring the Class A, but I realized if I did that, because I've already took like 4 or 5 shots of this, if I would have bought the Class A down, I would have been sitting here just like.
Do it. How often do you get to hang
man.
out with the Goodberry brothers in Bengalorian on an episode?
It is true. That is true. I'll have to ask the guys. Guys, do you want me to bring it down?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You,
What are we doing?
you know what
Oh,
Class A is
now you
doing?
got to show it to him. Now you got to show it to him.
Whip it out.
Yeah.
When in doubt, whip it out, Travis. You know that. Oh, man.
I'm not ready to see any dicks right now.
No, not right now. Another beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
love
getting
it.
the Subtle Flex graphic ready now for when he comes
Hey.
in. How much
Is
is
this,
this
is
bottle?
this like the Polish pottery bottle?
I don't know. Like
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
it has like
yeah,
a bell on the top.
It's
so,
a white ceramic with like the blue.
Well,
But it
he
costs
didn't
like
buy- he didn't-
$150 or something.
yeah. He didn't buy that one. The one that you're talking about that he posted the other day was like a $500 bottle of
Yeah.
tequila.
Yeah. He's a
Good
tequila
Lord.
guy.
Yeah, he's
Well,
he's
I
definitely
like
a tequila
tequila.
guy.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, I'd spend some money on some shit, but you know, so
I don't-
What am I to talk?
I don't know if I've
Yeah.
met a tequila guy. I think that's
Right,
cool.
he's a tequila guy.
Yeah, I know, that's cool. Yeah.
I
So
like.
he-
I prefer
So he really
tequila.
hates himself.
Yeah. He enjoys vomiting
Glenn?
in the toilet. Yeah.
I was gonna say Glenn over there looks like he likes the Patron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, I like Patron. I was sipping tequila
Patron's
last
good.
night.
I'll drink it like mixed, but like I'm
yeah.
a bourbon guy. Okay.
That right there. Look at that beautiful bottle.
Wow.
Right
So
there.
this is my second bottle. This is the Class A Azul. There's a logo right there. It's got a
Second
bell.
bottle.
So like Guardians of the Galaxy logo on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah, that
That
is.
was
The
the
other one's like
NBA
ceramic and
championship
blue.
trophy.
Yeah, okay.
And this is the one. This is the one that still has liquid in it. So I'll keep
That's
that
I was
right
gonna say that's the one. That's the one that
That's
This
the one I'm
is-
Shane
talking
Graham grabbed and
about.
whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
here.
pretty
This
cool.
bottle. This
Yeah.
is this
is
one
that the
was
$500 bottle?
This is
How much do those cost?
$25, and this one was 150, 160, I believe.
Yeah.
There was one. You scared me.
There it is.
Shit out
We have
of
to drink? Do we have to drink? That's right. Yeah.
He's got a
He
fucking
does.
graphic.
He's got a drink out of that.
Subtle flex.
Where's my subtle flex?
Hey, there it is.
Very phallic bottle.
There it is.
Yeah, it's very, I don't
You know how many
Sorry.
fruits are shaped like penises?
Yeah.
The best kinds.
The best kinds of tequila are shaped like penises.
Bengalorian's like, take that drink,
Yeah.
baby.
Talking about
Drink it
football.
all.
Yeah. Talking about football's podcast.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Wait, what is this show about?
No,
Are they the
this,
same
is,
Oh my
size
God, I'm never
bottle?
gonna be invited back.
this is
Yeah.
a football podcast where we literally talk no football. I mean, we got a little bit in there.
Yeah.
We got a little bit in there.
I don't know
got
if you
serious
heard
for a
what
minute.
Joe was talking about, but Joe might have talked the smartest shit that we've talked about on this podcast yet. Since I've
Come
been
on.
here.
You've had real people on this podcast before. Actual NFL
Oh,
people.
yeah.
That's true. That is
I
true.
Yeah.
love it. I love
Clark Harris. Legend.
I'm
Clark.
just happy to be here.
Snap God,
it. Yeah.
Clark Harris.
Shout out to man Clark.
Yep. Shout out. Hey, Clark, I know you're watching. I've got my jersey for you to sign. We will see you in a couple months.
Do you
Is
have
he
three
right there?
jerseys?
Watches.
Do you have 3 Clark Harris jerseys? No,
awesome.
because he's
I
not
do
your
not,
fucking
no.
best friend. He's mine. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, subtle
so
flex
this is
on that
our-
one.
this is our first time together since the NFL schedule release.
Yep.
Joe and I are coming up with our wives for the Bills game for coming down in January 2nd, which it can get fucking cold there too down there in Cincinnati. But who's going to be there? Who else is going to be there? You guys got any plans? Bengalorian's going to be there.
I'm going to all of them. Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to miss
I will
one
be-
game.
What's Dale
Hey,
doing?
which actually, speaking on that, let's go ahead and talk about that real quick because we haven't really announced it on the show. I am going to go through a table for charity on that one. So
Okay.
Hayden Hurst is a charity for mental awareness and all that stuff. We're going to be
This
raising
makes
money
sense.
for that.
Go through
And,
a table.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
mental health awareness.
Yes,
wanna do it.
exactly. So
We'll show how mentally stable he is. He's
How
gonna get
stable
signed through a
the table
table.
Yeah. But
Would you
That's
like me to give you some chair shots as well to the dome? Like,
But yeah, we'll collect all the money and stuff and
Cool.
see how much we can raise for all that.
Very
Are you going to
noble.
light it on fire?
Santori
No, there will be
Miles.
no. Hey, if there is enough money raised, I might do a front flip. But
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jesus. So you're not going to be at that game because you'll be in the hospital.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Hey.
before.
hey, Sean Houday baby has already agreed to take Sarah home for me, so I don't know if
Okay.
that's my home or his home, but
What?
regardless.
exactly.
You've seen that tongue.
Oh God. Yeah, we all have.
Oh Lord.
I'm not going
I
through
love
any
it.
fucking tables. That's for the kids. Honestly, I go to these Bills games, and anybody jumping through tables is usually fucking 18 through 25.
Hammered.
Yeah,
Travis.
Is this the
Travis.
Is this the
Keeper.
blood alcohol content? 18.
Thank you, Crypt
Yeah.
Keeper, for pointing that out.
Travis was talking about it before the show, Crypt Keeper. Derek's
I know
Wife
he was, and that's
beater.
why I keep adjusting
Sure.
it to let everybody know this is.
I told
The
you
Bengals and
sit
Brews.
back the whole episode. If not, you look like you're upset with your wife. For Christ's sake.
Hey, brother,
he
let
did
it out.
tell you. He told
Let
you
it
to
out,
do
brother.
it.
I should have worn my Bengals and Brews shirt.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, man.
I got Joey B sitting on a throne.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
here
real.
I'm representing these fine Goodberry brothers, on top of my
I got
head.
a Buffalo Vader here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You got
Skyline.
a Buffalo Vader?
Well, tell
Yeah.
us about the skyline today, Bengalorian.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know.
Sounds
So I talked
And-
with. I was like
and-
talking. Go ahead.
I was going to say, and tell us
No,
about your
no,
main crush, the guy that-
no. You shut up.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Go take a timeout. Continue, Bengalorian. The man
He
interrupted you.
He
You got the
kicked him out.
flag thrown on him.
Oh. I've been
You
I've been
kicked him
talking
out?
kind of with their marketing director for a little bit.
Nice.
Just chit chatting, talking about different things and why they're not the official sponsor of the Bengals, but no shade at Gold Star, but it showed up on my door. I don't know. It was I had like a Father's Day card in it, some chili, some hot sauce, and that's cool.
I'm
A couple
father. I love
T-shirts.
Skyline.
Yeah,
I'm-
it was
I
pretty
might-
cool, man. It was really cool.
I don't know the Goodberry's lives, but I feel like I might be the only person. But shout out all the fathers in the world.
Oh yeah.
We won't have a
Thank
show.
you.
So shout out y'all.
Without you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Congratulations to
Happy Father's Day out
everyone
there.
on the sex. Congratulations, all the fathers
Thank
on
you.
the sex.
Thank
Do we all have kids?
I've-
I was
I've
going to
had
say,
to
I think
release
everybody
twice.
but Travis on here has children.
I have 3. Yeah.
Me
Fuck
too.
that Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
No.
He's like,
Travis,
shout out the
Travis, look at
fathers,
me.
but I ain't fucking doing that shit.
Lean in, Travis.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, man.
No, wait, hold on. Hold on.
You got it.
Do you want to mow your lawn
There you go.
forever? I
Travis,
had kids,
there's
so
no-
I would one
There's
day
no
not have
proof,
to mow
though,
my
that you had
lawn.
pussy unless you got video or pictures
That's true.
without kids.
You haven't
Either-
checked my OnlyFans account? That
My
doesn't-
wife is over here freaking out, by the way. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
You either have
God.
kids or you're a virgin. One of the two.
You either have kids or you're a virgin or you have video that proves that
you're
had
not.
sex.
So you got to make a porn. You got to go make a porn
You guys have
with
not
your wife.
subscribed to my OnlyFans
Hey.
account, and that shows.
I was going to say, look at that hair. Tell me this dude right here does not have a pornography site.
Shit, what are
Maybe.
you talking there?
You got a mullet, Travis?
I do.
Take the hat off, will you? Can we see
Yeah,
this?
show us that shit.
Wait, is it actually?
There it is.
No,
Travis,
like I need to see
lose
the
shirt
business
and
in the
hat.
front.
They want to see the business in the front, Travis.
What? The business in the front?
Travis, lose
Yeah.
the shirt and the hat, bro.
Wow.
Lose the what?
shirt now.
Hey,
Lose the
give
shirt.
us a little.
You're way too in. Glenn, you're oh, fucking tiger on his chest.
It's not G-rated anymore. Yeah.
I got a Bengal tiger on me.
No
You
way.
do.
Nice.
Wow.
I
You
love
have to
it.
show that now.
I also
Show that.
have my initials with my B as brown with a Bengal logo.
I love it.
That's bad.
Tad Perry, man.
I also
Remember
have
him?
a Bengal tiger head on my back as well.
Well, take the shirt off. Just go ahead and show it all now.
This
said
is my
lose the
second
shirt.
tattoo. It's if you guys
Listen.
anybody knows about tattoos and they know about blown out tattoos, this one is blown out. This one needs help.
Hey, and by the way, Bengals and Brews at Bengals
Oh, yeah.
and Brews OnlyFans is our no.
Listen, Travis is Travis, you can say goodbye to your virginity now, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. If my wife is on here, she won't like it because she's a
Oh.
Ravens fan. So she's like, fuck the Bengals.
Yeah.
She's a what?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, the
She's a-
did you not know that, Bengalorian?
What? No. What did you say? Ravens?
My wife is a Ravens fan.
That's so bad, dude.
You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse? I got a story time for you guys. So I went to one game, my first game I ever went to with her. Andy Dalton was our quarterback. I don't remember what year it was. Might have been 17.
14.
No. 17 maybe.
No,
maybe
he's
18.
number 14.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I don't like, no.
Number 0 in our hearts, piece of shit.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
I'll tell you why. I think it was 17 or 18. We're there. We're up high up because I didn't have the money at the time. And I'm watching. There's a big ass fucking Ravens fan behind me heckling and shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm enjoying myself. And Andy Dalton threw 3 interceptions in the first half, and I wanted to blow everybody's brains out. And it
I
was,
was at that game.
yeah.
I was at that game.
Yeah, so was I. And I was 20 years old. And I kept begging my fucking girlfriend at the time. She was old enough for it. And I go, just buy me one beer. One fucking beer. That's all I need. Just one. I need to drink my pain away from this goddamn game. And she's like, no, you're going to suffer through it while they were up like fucking 35-3 versus us. And
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that was week 1, wasn't it? Was that
I
week
think
1?
I think it was.
Yeah. Oh, it was terrible. We scored like 3 points.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucked.
We got
It sucked so
destroyed.
bad.
That's and again, guys. A lovely display. Why I don't go to freaking games. Okay.
You're
Do
a
you
brave
think-
man. You're a brave
What-
man to marry a Ravens fan. That's
Yeah.
While we're talking Andy Dalton, do you think he'll ever make it in the Bengals Ring of Honor?
No.
I don't
I don't think
know.
enough people will vote for that.
I don't think
You
so.
know what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Let me-
like
let me-
Andy, but
Let me
I
be
don't-
devil's advocate here. I think
Suck his
that
dick.
if-
Suck
if-
his dick. Him and Drew Sample,
if
your two
there's-
fucking
yeah.
favorites.
if there's a chance, it's because of what all he did off the field in this community. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
It ain't the ring of being a good person.
I don't. Yeah.
At that point, you just let them run out pregame with the flag. You know.
Yeah.
Get it all you got, guys. It's not matter. It doesn't matter if you win or lose as long as you have fun. And he runs out there.
Let Andy give one of those speeches
Oh.
before the game, and that's
Bless
all
his
he
heart.
gets. Okay.
Gee
Oh,
willikers, guys.
man.
Let's go out there and do our best.
Hey,
Go.
listen,
Three.
he might be doing one for the Saints game, but it'll be for the Saints. So it might be.
Oh, that's right. He is a Saint.
Hey.
Yeah.
According to the New Orleans Saints, he's got a little swag this year. So
Whoa.
The
When you
beard.
get older, it happens.
It has to be somebody's normality, so that's about okay for us.
I don't. I just like. I don't think enough people will vote for him. I don't. I think like we got Joe,
Yeah.
and now everyone's like, who the hell is that guy? It's just everybody's forgot about him.
Actually, I had this conversation in my car thinking about Glenn and the Bills. 'Cause I listen to a lot of Bills radio, actually. I just like a different perspective. But when Fitzpatrick retired, like, they were going through their top 5 Bills quarterbacks of all time, and they actually had Fitz in their top 5, or they were discussing if he was number 5 versus like Doug Flutie, right? And that's kind of like, I was like, man, Andy's kind of like Doug Flutie, but and kind of like Ryan Fitzpatrick. I mean, the guys weren't really that good. They won with them to an extent. It was fun. I mean, those are fond years I think of, even though they couldn't accomplish the ultimate goal. The standard got so high. You either die a hero
never had a winning
or
record.
live long enough to become a
Andy
villain.
Dalton was not fun.
The team was fun, and he was one of the faces. And I thought, like, is he comparable? Like, where is he in the top 5 of Bengals quarterbacks? Is he 5? I came away with that he was probably number 5.
Yeah.
How many games did it take for Burrow to break his playoff touchdown record?
Right away.
I was going to say it was because
let's rank them. Who's the 5? I mean,
for the Bengals,
Anderson, Boomer, Joe already probably 3.
And I lean on the evaluation part that Carson Palmer was better than Andy Dalton. I know he left the bad way, but he was a fucking good quarterback.
What about
He was
Jeff
the number
Blake?
1 pick for a reason.
Right, Blake, and then John
see,
Kitna. Both guys had good, fun type. Maybe Blake and Kitna are our.
I like Kitna. Yeah,
Our Fitzpatrick and
Dalton,
and Flutie.
Yeah.
Right, where you see someone wearing a Blake jersey, and I'm be like, oh, that's awesome. If I saw someone wearing a Kitna jersey, I'm like, dude, that's cool. Comeback player of the year 2003 or whatever it was.
Did you know he's a complete savage of a person, by the way? Like, I always thought John Kitna, wore the Christian hats, but when we had Clark on, do you remember Travis, like, Clark telling us about John Kitna was like his teammate that pranked the most?
Gets locked in the town. He was just pulling pranks on everybody and being crazy.
Like, when people went to the bathroom, he would have the toilet paper soaking wet. Like,
oh, God.
Just like,
monster.
John Kitna is a monster in real life.
Yeah,
that dude's a menace.
I love it.
He needs to be locked away, 100%. Oh
God! But let's get the real reason why we brought the Goodberry brothers and the Bengalorian on.
Well, I thought this was the reason.
Yeah, Obi-Wan the show. What are you guys?
Oh, hey, whoa!
I have not seen episode 5 yet.
Okay.
Travis hasn't
Whoa! Thank you.
No spoilers.
Joe, last week
spoilers on 5. I will leave right now.
So you can give me a fucking minute.
We've been on day shift. You haven't been on midnights. We're on midnights. I can't watch the shit, all right? Because I watch it with the kids. We've had a week. 10
To be
days.
fair, it's only been 2 or 3 days since that episode came out.
Fair.
Yeah.
You got to give me through the weekend. But so far, are we up to episode 4, all of us?
I am.
Caught up.
I think we are.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Yeah, I'm 3-5 now.
So it's been fucking cool as a motherfucker, right?
It's so good, dude.
And episode 5 fucking nails it.
Yeah, episode 5 is the best yet, guys. Let's talk about episode 5 right now.
Yeah.
Fucking hammer down on that shit.
Yeah. It's so good. The show is so well written.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is good. Every character is amazing. It's just
Dude,
so good.
Episode 3. I have everybody, and this is just my personal opinion. I wasn't alive. I don't even believe when the first 3 came out and shit, and everything was going process. Or both 6 maybe, but through the last 3, I was alive, and it was fucking insane and awesome to watch. Going back and watching them and evaluating this TV show to those movies, I feel like Vader is so much scarier and so much more demonic and powerful in this show.
You just said it. That's it right there. This is like peak freaking Vader. This is like
the scene of him walking through the town where he had the girl and he snapped the neck.
Just killed a kid. Just killed a kid.
I yelled. I was like, holy
He's
fuck,
a menace. He's a menace. People don't realize like how freaking powerful he's Anakin, first of all.
Yeah.
How powerful Vader is. Like
completely gone to the dark side at this point. Like there's no holding on.
Yeah, Vader in episodes 4, 5, and 6. We have a diplomatic Vader. Yes, we have a diplomatic Vader with that sort of fear. People aren't really fucking saying anything to him. And I think his mindset is a little bit different than what we're seeing, starting with Rogue One. You know, that last scene in Rogue One, and then the first 4 episodes of of Obi-Wan. I think
Yeah.
we need a
And
Vader
5.
series
And
next.
5.
I know.
Okay,
I would watch the
I'm
Vader
not
series.
there.
I would.
not there
Vader he was so powerful.
Yeah.
Like, people just
But
don't realize it. Like they just
in-
think
in
he's
my-
like the main villain, but like as a Force user, he is so powerful.
Yeah. I would
'Cause
love
we've seen-
it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, in my opinion, I would love to have like, let's do a spinoff on Vader next. Like, let's talk
Agreed.
about
a Vader
you know,
series. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that would be.
What?
So, and maybe this is kind of a little
what
bit of that,
timeline-
but
At what timeline do you have a spinoff at Vader? Do you have them at the beginning? Because right now you're also kind of seeing the
So-
beginning of when Vader became Vader in between the movies. So where
Yeah.
do you want the time frame? Because right now you're kind of, in a sense, without having the Vader spinoff, you're
There's-
having the Vader spinoff right now.
Because you got
Yeah,
18
but-
years of where we don't know, and this is just
Yeah.
a 1 week series, a 1 week of
Yeah.
that. If you want a good idea of Vader, read the comic by Marvel, Vader Down, and it's fucking good. I mean, the dude gets surrounded by rebels, and like he
Kill,
Right.
slaughter.
right, they're done, and like it's
Slaughter.
no, they're complete, have no chance of them. Like he goes,
Hey.
yeah, they're like you're surrounded, and he's like, yeah, they're like
I'm
you guys are fucked.
Well, but you
The
think
spin-
about this too. Like
The
this
spinoff
is,
no one wants. Right.
this
there.
is this series is 10 years after Obi-Wan burns him alive. So like
Yeah.
there's a 10-year span, right?
well,
Padme-
how long? How long?
Go
Go ahead.
Okay,
I was gonna say, how long-
Padme's dead. The kids are there, and then there's 10. We're just gonna fucking talk over each other. There's 10 years. There's a 10-year span where he's just first of all healing, and then wreaking havoc
Mhm.
and working his way to being what he is now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, obviously, some portion of that he was spent in the cryo chamber, not
Mhm.
cryo chamber, but whatever that was.
Back to
Yeah.
tank.
Yeah.
Back to tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healing and all that. But after that, building the character, building the Vader character
Yeah.
that everyone feared and everyone hated. Like that's what I want to start, and
Yeah.
then maybe do later on down the road do a little bit of the when he starts to soften up and become the guy that throws
Palpatine.
name
Palpatine.
off. Yeah, the character building for that. When he started to become a little more light and stuff like that. Maybe do an episode or a
Yeah.
spin-off there as well.
I read a lot of people online, like people that just can't just enjoy shit, right? Those kind of people. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, Welcome Vader looks so much more powerful than he does in the first 3 episodes, first 3 movies. Well, no shit, motherfucker. Like the technology is gone. The idea of the Force has gone way further. Like you can't go back and retcon that shit. But if you were to explain it, it's that he has no hope right now. He lost Padme.
Yeah.
He lost Obi-Wan. His guy that his father and mentor and brother, he doesn't think he has any children out there.
Yeah,
Once he
doesn't know about
learns
that.
he has a son, he is completely different from that point. And when he learns he has a daughter in the last one, the fucking tide changes even again. And he's like, well, I don't need you. Maybe it'll be your daughter that'll take my side. And, and they actually fight in the final movie. Like that has a Happy Father's Day. Comes a full fucking circle here.
Yeah.
That shit affects you.
Yeah. I love peak Vader. I just love peak Vader. He's my favorite villain in anything. Like
I got Vader's hilt tattooed on my
Oh,
arm here.
look at that.
oh, that's
Let me
cool.
see it. Let me see it. Get
Hey,
closer. Get closer. I
real
wanna see
quick,
that.
I was about to say real quick, let's just talk about that whole sleeve in general because I've
Damn,
seen little
that's
glimpses
crazy.
of that thing, and that sleeve is beautiful. Everything you have on there.
It's a nerd sleeve, so I got Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
This is the Power Rangers.
You're right in the sun. Can you get to the middle?
No, shut the fuck up. This is Spider-Man. We've got Star Wars. I got Wu-Tang. This is my son's name.
Hey, Wu-Tang.
Ghostbusters, Batman. We got Sonic the Hedgehog and Tails, and we
Fantastic
got
Four.
Brett Favre. No, Brett Favre
Oh,
is really my favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Fantastic Four. Yeah.
I've got this is for my parents. I've got the Avengers little thing that they did. The cast did it.
Mm-hmm.
And what else do I got on here for nerd shit? That's pretty much it. I got
Notorious
Atlanta
B.I.G..
Braves, man. I got the Notorious B.I.G. right here.
Nice.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
This is
Yeah,
a man
just
of
a little-
class. I like it. A man of class.
And and then I got a full Ghostbusters sleeve here with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man
That's
and
awesome.
the Ghostbusters shooting them from the
Dude.
rooftop. Ghosts.
Speaking of Ghostbusters, so
God, who
this
dat?
past week or so, I started the whole Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Don't
that-
wait.
I haven't
Don't,
watched
are you gonna
it.
spoil something?
Really
Don't-
good.
No, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to say, fucked up, 100%. Like,
good.
it's like I don't know if you guys watched played Dead Space back in the day,
Fuck
Yeah.
that
where
scary.
like you're playing the game and it scares the shit out of you. That's how this show is, dude. I'll be like,
This season
I'll be
is
watching
straight
it. Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
only on
Yeah.
episode 6, but it's fucking straight horror, man.
This,
It's
this,
fucking-
this- I'm on episode 4.5. I had to cut it off to come down here last night for the episode, but I can't get enough of the season. And this
Really?
season
I
is
don't-
different compared
I haven't
to the-
watched any of it.
this season.
Not
So,
even any, none.
I've not watched any of the series at all. Not even season
Whoa.
1. Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
literally
go-
just started
I'll take
binging it like 2 weeks ago.
I'm gonna give you a bold take. I'll give you a bold take. I have 2 shows are the top tier Netflix TV shows to ever come out. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's not really a bold take in a sense, but it's like TV shows. I would go TV shows in the last like 5 years. It's Stranger Things and it's Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 2 TV shows. If you have not watched them,
It's that good.
It's good.
I suggest you
It's-
watch those. Stranger Things,
It's
beginning
I
to
think,
right
yeah.
now, you're still getting absolute fire.
Wow.
You're getting
I have not done Game of Thrones yet.
It's
Game
good.
of Thrones is it's like
Yeah.
on a pedestal.
and crazy news that I screenshotted last night. Hold up, where is it? Let me read it to you. It says that breaking news: Kit Harington will reprise. Is the word I think I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I have
His
a
role
question
as
on
Jon
this.
Snow to star as the lead in the Game of Thrones sequel series.
But
Huh.
what's it going to be about? We saw his whole life. I read that yesterday too. What is it going to be about?
It's going to be him out in the wild. It's going to be him when at the
So
end.
it's when he leaves, you think?
Yes. And I
Okay,
don't want
got
to for anybody that hasn't seen it because I don't want to spoil anything. For
Right.
That show, legit,
Okay. Yeah.
is my favorite TV show I've ever watched.
Right. It's not
I-
worth
I
spoiling
didn't-
anything.
I didn't know what time period they were going to do. Like, I didn't get it. Not yet.
That's another one. Like while we're all talking about it, that's one that I've been waiting on spinoffs of.
Yeah. Well,
Game
they
of
were going to
Thrones,
do the whole Targaryen thing, and then that fell
Mhm.
through. And like, I don't know. I don't want to talk. I'm still beat up about how they ended it. I know we don't.
How much do
spoil
we
it.
love season 8? Come on, guys.
God,
Love it.
You know-
stop.
In my opinion, I didn't think it was bad. I just
I
thought
don't
it was
either.
quick.
Don't
Right.
spoil. Yeah, just listen.
Yeah.
But I
Leave it at that.
it frustrated me the whole. I thought they did it backwards with the Night King and Cersei, like the one actually being the main villain for the whole series, but then all of a sudden, it bothered me. But I watched it because I love Game of Thrones. I love Game
Right.
of Thrones. So
I'm gonna give Glenn my HBO login next time we come on here. He can talk about it.
it's
Yeah.
good, man. It's very,
Yeah.
very good.
It gets you. Hey, all I gotta say is it gets you sucked in real quick.
Yeah.
I'm watching The Boys season 3, and if you guys haven't watched that, a dick
I haven't-
exploded in the
love it.
first episode.
I haven't started
I
the
heard
latest
Yeah.
season yet.
nothing but phenomenal things to that.
Don't
series
fuck
is-
season 3 up for me.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Everything dropped this
Yeah,
last
a
fucking
lot.
2
It
or
did.
3
A lot.
weeks.
The Boys
And-
is incredible.
I'm
Yeah.
on with the boys. I just gotta watch season 3, but like
Same.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
Stranger Things in
I haven't
there
watched
between
season 3
Obi-Wan.
either. Yeah,
so
I
far,
haven't-
so good on The Boys.
It's
Not to
incredible.
And
mention
what about-
it's fucking June and it's only 70 here in Buffalo for 2 months out of the fucking year. So
Right.
they put all these shows when it's fucking nice outside. What?
Listen, I don't want to talk about it being nice outside. I've been at work all week where it's been 98 degrees,
It's
51%
beautiful.
humidity.
It's beautiful.
And it sucked ass all week. But
I've been swimming.
I work in a paper mill. That bitch was 105 this week.
I've been delivering
hit
mail
90.
outside all week. It's been the worst day. It's been the
Oh,
worst
no.
day of my life.
Yeah,
I'm an indoor desk bitch now. My field
Travis, you
days
must
are
have
over,
some
man.
beautiful flow for delivering mail. Like you probably listen on
Oh,
these.
imagine
on these
that
home
rolling up
cameras.
on your fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, on your ring.
yeah. Travis
Like you've
walks
got
up
this.
and says,
you've
"Hey, I got a
you
package
look like
for you."
you probably look like Supersonic
It's-
walking up these driveways. Your red flow is fucking back. You're like,
How many
Zelda.
women probably think they're about to shoot a porn when he walks up
Right.
to
Every
deliver
time.
their packages?
I'm here to deliver a package.
They're like,
I've got your
"Open me
package,
Travis."
man.
Massive package that was delivered specifically for me.
Travis
to you.
drops these packages off that like housewives are like horny Doberman pinchers. They're like waiting for him like this. They come and get
The
their
one with the
package.
box? You ever see the one where like they got the box and it's just
Oh
like
shit!
this and it's like I got
Hey,
a package for you. Open it up.
No,
listen,
we
It's
knew
my
exactly.
dick in a box. Yeah.
It's my dick.
I love it because the last episode we had Glenn twerking on, so this episode he brings it back.
Yeah, go.
Absolutely love it.
Well, no, it's
Right.
funny you mentioned. It's funny you mentioned the ring thing because right before the first playoff game for the Bengals, I made bets with everybody, and I went $20 Bengals over Raiders, of course. And my best friend picked Raiders because he wanted to go opposite and lose money, of course. And so I literally I'm walking up to this guy.
Hi, Flynn.
Hello.
They can't hear you. You're good. You're in a headset.
I'm walking.
Hey,
up.
Bengals tribe.
Oh,
Look at them
hello.
all.
Yeah, they're like they just like they come
Gun
out of
out?
the walls.
Daddy has the gun?
No,
Children's Services is on the way right now.
Daddy, you have the
Daddy's
gun
got
out?
the gun out.
clip that. Yeah, clip that. Daddy's got his gun out. Oh.
That's interesting. It's very interesting.
Show your baby.
Andrew, honey,
My
they're okay.
baby's
They're
here
totally
right now.
fine.
Come here, Jaxie. Come on.
Hey,
no,
there's your two.
I was walking up to the Ring doorbell and I had the mail in my hand and I go, I can't believe this motherfucker picked the Raiders, and I slapped the mail in the mailbox and walked away from the Ring doorbell. Somebody found me and sent it to me because they were like, clearly you're a Bengals fan, and I was like, yeah.
So I grabbed this because
saw
Bengals captain was in the comments, and he said grabbing that
gold cartridge
as a kid. There it is, and he may be talking about the original Zelda Ocarina of Time.
The
but
shiny
I've got
gold. Yeah.
Right, I've got the gold. Oh, fuck me. I've got the
Not
gold,
anymore, you don't.
I sold my
I love
Nintendo 64 for like $100
I still
when
got
I was
it.
like
Oof.
20, and I
Hey.
wish I didn't do it because now you can't find them
Listen.
for anything, man.
I literally just sold it was the Pokemon Gold Edition or whatever it was. Just sold it like maybe it might have been a year ago for like $450. And I'm like,
Wow.
hey, I couldn't bet, had to let it go for that. So
A paper mill
Paper
smells
mills.
worse than. Is that real?
He's not lying. We blame each other for farting when we're in there. All of a sudden,
Oh wow!
the AC kicks on and we're blaming each other for fucking farting on each other.
That's,
It's
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Oh, that's Centauri.
That's- You had the
Okay.
gold Legend of
What's up,
Zelda too.
Centauri?
I like
That's all.
Santori. I owe him a hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
January 2nd. So
Yeah,
I
he
like-
mentioned
I like
that
him
earlier.
a lot.
he's been
I
in
like
my
him a lot.
DM.
He's a good guy.
I like him.
Hey, you guys will have to go on the show with him and his dad sometime, though. Rally around the Natty.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good-
Yeah, he's a good
Good
guy.
show.
I can't remember what game I met him at. I met him at one of the games. I was very intoxicated,
Since
so I
ever-
probably embarrassed myself.
Raiders play.
everyone else is coming in and saying hi.
It might have been.
I
It
gotta
might have been that.
I gotta get this one to come say hi as well.
You just wanted her to sit on that dick.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah. Do you have an erection right now?
You didn't hear him.
Hey,
How
the
hard
first
is
thing
he
that
right
popped
now?
up.
How hard is he right now?
She don't want to hear
Oh
it.
my god!
right.
Sorry. All right.
I can't share a straw with my wife without,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's like, "Do you want a sip of my diet?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm erected."
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
But doing, doing, doing.
Anyway,
You really want to segue off of that
Yes,
statement right there?
Yeah, come on.
Speaking of that, yeah.
Happy Father's
Anyway.
Day.
A word from our sponsor.
BlueChew.com. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, Blue
oh,
Chew.
there it is.
Shout out
There
Blue
it
Chew.
is.
Come on.
Shout out Blue Chew.
It's on
Oh,
like
man.
every podcast. Every podcast.
Except this one. We don't have the
Or
Blue
the
Chew.
swipes.
Hey,
Whatever the dude
listen.
swipes. Like,
Yeah.
Blue.
Tell
yeah.
me how those work, Bengo. I know you tried them. You got that free sample. Like, what is the idea there? It's a
I
white,
don't
and
get
then
it. I
You
don't
never
know.
use dude white. The dude's
No.
white.
Oh,
No.
Travis, tell us about it.
Look at his eyeballs.
You're talking
Yeah.
about the wet wipes, right? You're talking about the wet wipes for dudes.
No, not
Wait,
dude
what?
wipes.
No.
This one is a different one that you use
Not the baby wipe.
before. Yeah, no. I've used dude
Not the
wipes in the
cleanup.
field, dude. Yeah,
These are
no,
Yeah, I was
preparation.
about to say, that's glorious. It's an amazing meal. I'll
If
tell
you
what.
guys aren't packing baby wipes to work, you're underprepared. By the way, just
Yeah.
so you know.
Dude, we go. So
Oh,
we will go to the field for like 45 days, and we're just sleeping in holes and tents and shit. And they literally bring out a pallet of just dude wipes because I guess they like, I don't know, sponsor the army or something. Just a pallet of them, and
They
they're like
sponsor
crap.
everything
Dude. They're like crap.
Sponsor
It's-
dudes.
it's-
except this podcast.
yeah, dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
I
They're
got
like
I got a
crap,
beer
man. People are
question.
trading them for bullets. Like it's ridiculous. Like,
Whoa.
I got
Wait,
a beer
hold on. I really want to hear this question, but did you just say that people are trading them for bullets?
yeah, like, hey man, you got an extra mag?
What would you rather have,
Yeah,
a clean
but-
asshole or some bullets?
Yeah. Hey man, you
I'd
got an
rather
extra
die
magazine?
clean than dirty.
Yeah.
yeah. Dude wipe,
Yeah.
dude wipe,
I'll-
dude
I'll-
wipe, 30 round magazine. What do you need, right?
Yeah, I was
Your
going to say,
choice.
I'll preload your mag for
Dude,
real
that's so
quick.
funny, man. That's
Hey, Santori, we love you, brother. I don't know what's going on, but T's and P's. I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
a great
prayers,
dude. You
dude.
got a great family. Like,
He got a new job, I think.
Yeah.
He said he got a new job. So good.
yeah, I
Congrats on
think
that.
so.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully that
Yeah.
lifts your spirits up, man.
Glenn,
What are these stripes
seriously,
in the background
what do you
here
got
for?
us, Glenn? Glenn,
I don't know. I posted this beer the other day. I've got a lot of Cincinnati friends on my Twitter, and a lot of them don't know what Busch Light Apple is. You guys heard of Busch
It's
Light
good.
Apple?
It's
They're
good.
not going to
Absolutely.
continue
Yeah,
it,
we got
Glenn. I
it.
thought that's over.
No,
We had it here. We had it here.
Okay.
No, I think after this year, I think is the final year of it or something.
after this
no
was the
shit. I
final year.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is like the third year we've had it, but I've had like Cincinnati friends that are like, I don't know what that is. I've never seen it before. Some guy owns a beer store and said, I don't know what that is.
Huh.
You had no
Yeah,
idea what
I've had it.
was? That's crazy. That's
Hey, and shout out Busch Light because they got those badass friggin' John Deere cans right now too. So
Another sponsor of the show.
You ever
hey,
seen the ones
listen,
that look
I
like
will
corn?
whore myself out for some beer. Dale and I talked about this at the beginning when we first.
Yeah,
started
but we're
back-
not getting anything. We're just shouting out random shit. Like my brother's
Yeah.
saying, no free shout outs. Like,
Listen.
come on.
Yeah.
Shout
No
out while
free
we're here. Pistachios. Woo! The best nut.
Yeah, yeah.
hey, shout out Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. That's
Hey.
great.
Hey,
I like
real quick,
Screwball,
Joe.
Yeah.
pistachio is not the best nut, but the best nut is not one that you eat.
The best nut is a fruit nut.
Ah.
Who's
do you
not
do with
eating
the
it?
nut? What do you do with the nut? Derek? What do you do with the nut? Huh?
Hey, anyway,
What?
Cashews? You mean
Derek,
cashews?
No, Derek. No, you said these words. They came out of
Do
your
you
mouth.
swallow or spit the nut, Derek?
Yeah. I'm very curious.
all right. Hey,
These nuts.
moving on. We're not. That's going completely the wrong.
Say goodbye to
direction.
your Bush sponsor now.
Derek,
Yeah,
do you
done.
like eight tracks or tapes? Do you like eight
Tapes.
tracks?
I never
or
had an
tapes?
8-track. I never had an 8-track.
Yeah, tape these nuts to your mouth.
This is a fucking mess. I love it. This is a mess. I'm
Oh man.
There were like
wait.
there were like respectable people in the thing like commenting, and now they're like,
No.
what the hell?
Tell me
Yeah.
you
We
like
went
eight
from-
tracks.
Travis
Yeah,
walked
we went
away.
from like 18
Eight
people
tracks.
watching to like 2 now, but
Oh,
Hey, eight track these nuts to your mouth.
Right, it worked either way. That's
Wow.
the trick.
It's a zinger. It works either way. It doesn't matter.
Either way.
oh my gosh.
Do you
hey,
like,
we never said we
50% of
were
the
a
time.
classy
It works
show.
every time.
do you like
No, I don't-
CDs?
It's funny you
Football.
mentioned that, Dale, because I was talking to a couple people yesterday, and it was like, I had a whole thing about how, it's hilarious because actually I was talking to Willie yesterday. I was like, this podcast, out of all the Bengals podcasts I've listened to, I've indulged in and everything, all of them have a lot of stats, have a lot of Bengals talk, straight serious. They might have a couple conversations and, some funnies, ha, ha, ha. This podcast, you have all those podcasts, and then over here you have Bengals Brews, where we are just goons that know football, but we don't care to talk football all the time. crazy.
Now everyone's showing their balls. Hold on.
Travis,
Oh,
Travis,
hey.
do you like CDs?
See,
Do you like
stop
do you
it!
like CDs?
No, I almost answered. Stop it!
Honestly,
Start
does
talking.
anyone still have CDs in their car?
Yeah, I do.
I do too. My car's from 08.
I don't have in my car, but I do in my garage. I have a CD player like right over here with like tons of stacks of CDs.
I haven't had a
I
CD
don't
player in my
have a
car
thing-
since I was in high school.
I don't have a thing to play CDs, but
No,
I
I haven't.
have a car.
Bro, I ordered one off of Amazon a couple years ago, like a CD player, because I was like, I need a CD player. you know?
Yeah.
CDs nuts to your mouth.
CDs,
CD's
yeah,
nuts.
I mean, Glenn was waiting on it the whole time, and just a chance to.
Joe, snatch that shit from me. He used to do that.
Man.
He used to do that with my mother's attention too. Damn.
Damn!
How does this look in 10 frames per second? Does this look cool, guys?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Not as cool as when you
Oh, I
run
love
the
it.
40-yard dash and throw
Drop
off your
mine.
arm cannon.
Fucking
Hey.
drop mine.
Hey.
Surprised you haven't been signed yet, Joe.
You're not crazy.
Hey,
podcast.
I'm 30. I'm 35. So those
Hold on,
days are over.
Captain. What do you mean? I'm into, what do you mean I'm into fitness, Captain? I'm sure you're not going to say fitness dick in your mouth.
Type it, Captain. Type it. Type
Yeah. Does anybody here
Oh,
shop
Lord.
at Aldi's?
it. Yes.
All these nuts in your mouth.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
I can't even. How do you transition out of these nuts jokes? I mean, how does that even?
No, they go
Doesn't
on
even work.
forever.
No,
That's
Eric,
it.
I wanted to
Derek was
bring it up this
debating
whole
his favorite
podcast.
nut.
Okay, so I've met the Bengalorian for like 20 minutes prior, and I got these two guys. We're on the show. It's awesome. You guys have been friends with them for a while, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be some serious conversation, some good beers. We're gonna have a great football talk, and we've cosplayed the fuck out of this episode. We talked about nuts. We've had bow and arrow in this thing. We've talked about Star Wars. And
we did.
Joe might be the only person that really talked some crazy shit for like 15 minutes. And everybody was just like, huh?
Well, when I talked to Glenn, I was like, man, I need to have you guys back on the show. Like, it's been too serious lately. And Travis probably like, it has. But yeah, like, this is what we do.
I get that. I get that a lot. I mean, Joe, you have a reputation online, though. You're very intelligent on stuff. Glenn, I'm finding out you are as well. But kind of,
Not just eats pizza.
You're like, yeah, like pizza. Like a lot of people like, will ask me shit like that. Like, what do you think of 3.7 blah blah all this shit? I'm like, dude, I'm just a fan. Like, that's it. Like, I'm just a normal fucking guy. Like
Hey,
sometimes I'll say stuff, but like, no, man. I stats, analytics, that's for the analysts and the statisticians and the Joe Goodberrys.
Joe puts the anal in analyst. That's what I used to tell him.
Listen, I didn't go to college, guys. All right, I'm just masquerading over here as a smart guy.
Well,
I don't know.
I wanted to say at the beginning when I was talking about how our podcast have all of our nicks and tricks and such, and you have us versus everybody else. It's like you guys, like I know Joe from being a Bengals fan, and I found Glenn from Joe and everybody else. Of course, I know Bengalorian from himself, from being a fucking whole cosplay himself.
Goofball.
Everybody wants to hold you guys to a higher level and shit. We have guests like
We're not.
We're just
we have
dudes.
Mark Harris, we have you guys. And we're just some cool fucking dudes hanging out, talking about dicks and balls and Star Wars.
If you think that's cool,
guys being
Travis,
dudes.
Joe, what are you gonna do? What are you doing right now?
He's making you more sus than Derek. Derek's been quiet. Derek's been quiet since the
I'm just over here like
He's
I'm not
working up
gonna
a
say
chunk
anything
to show
else.
everyone.
I'm just trying
after his wife sat on his lap, he's been done.
It's you, Derek. Cup check.
Oh.
Friday night.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to
his-
figure out
his,
a way to
elastic
go
strap.
from we're right here and I'm trying to get over to here is what's happening right now.
All
Why?
right,
Set
you're
the
gonna take the
tempo,
fun
Derek.
away. You're gonna take the fun away. Go ahead. Take the
You got the
No,
same size
I'm
hands
just-
as Joe Burrow.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
same.
So the Ring of Honor.
Nine
Who
and
did
10
you
stand
vote
up.
for? If you had a vote, if you didn't have a vote, who would
No, we
you
don't give a
have
shit
voted
about
for?
We don't give a shit about that.
What's
That's
Dale
over.
talking about? Dale, stop.
Oh man.
I just
No, I
thought
was
Derek
just-
was trying to transition. I was
No.
trying to help
I
him.
had a very important question.
Bullshit.
Go. Ask.
It's Miss or Mrs. I can't remember. Marvel. Have you guys started watching that yet? And what's your
Is
guys'
it the
thoughts?
kid?
Yeah.
I have.
First episode was
I
actually
haven't.
pretty good.
My kid,
Yeah,
my girls watched it, but I haven't yet. I
Yeah, we
don't
watched
know.
it with the family. My girls were completely into it, but actually, I was like, "That was good. I'm cool with
Yeah.
it. Let's watch the next one."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was on it. I
So
really
it's
liked it.
it's
But I
a
love that.
series though. Like I
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
checked it out yet. It's not
Series,
a movie.
yeah.
It's a series.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my opinion, I've kept up to date with it because, with work and stuff. It drops on every Wednesday. So like Tuesday nights at like 2:00 in the morning, I'm like, hey, I'll throw this shit on.
Yeah.
And that and Obi-Wan, all that stuff. But
Obi-Wan's incredible.
honestly, this is, in my opinion, so far, I think it's the best series they've had yet.
I haven't seen episode 2 yet, so I don't know. We're gonna watch it tonight, as long as I get off with you fucks.
Episode 2. What are you talking about?
Are you trying to leave us, Joe?
No,
Episode 2 is okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
I haven't even
that'd
seen
be
you
it.
take a drink of alcohol in like 8 hours.
Have
I've
you?
got no
I only
kids
brought
home
2 up
tonight.
here. I actually need to buzz my wife. Hey, you want to bring me another beer?
What about the Halo series?
He said another beer. One.
Oh yes,
You've been on 2 other times and you brought 2 beers.
You know what I told myself? I was like, I'm gonna do an hour, and I'm gonna try and like slide out of there. And I'm having too much fun. So like, the 2 beers were gonna be the hour, and that was gonna be my control, like to make me. And then
I
like
told
now I'm
my
like, I'm
wife-
fucking having a good time.
I told
Oh,
my
yeah.
wife 1 hour. We have no kids home tonight. They're at grandma's.
Yeah.
So,
oh
Lose
Yeah, I said an hour
control.
too, but we're
Lose
past that.
control, Joe.
hey,
We're going for
music makes you lose control.
Oh
Hey,
my
but-
God.
Let's talk about the Halo because we got 3 guys. Actually probably.
Do I get my
6
Halo
guys
helmet?
that love
Yeah.
the Halo.
And get a beer while you're up, bitch.
Let me ask. Why is Halo so good?
Everything?
The
Everything.
game?
Just the
Hey,
game.
which kid wants to bring me another beer for Father's Day?
Yeah. it's my
Whoever
childhood.
does it first wins.
Halo was my childhood, dude. It just
You're
that
my
first
favorite kid.
game-
Whoever gets the beer to me.
God, I love that.
So is that,
Massachusetts.
the hold? Is that,
That
the
is
hold on
so-
you? Is that the hold on you, Bengalorian? You only you hold true to that because of your childhood, or because
What? Ask it again.
of
Ask it
Halo,
again.
of Halo?
Ask the question one more time. Sorry.
Is that why you hold true to it because of your childhood? Just
It's
that,
I just remember like getting my Xbox and getting Combat Evolved and playing it and it was like my transition into this like world of shooters. Like I had played some of like the older systems, but like the true like first person shooter video game, playing it and going like, I'm never putting this down ever in my life. This is incredible.
I had never like played online anything. Halo was my first like online with friends. Like
same.
We're all in like college there, like
Yeah.
in Cincinnati. I'm down here in Portsmouth. And
Bring it in, man.
just like we're playing online, we're talking to each other, hanging out every evening. Like
Say hi to everyone.
hello.
hey, you're his favorite kid now.
But you're
Finally.
right. That online and then like LAN parties where you had all your buddies over and you hooked all the systems up and you're in 5 different rooms and
Yeah.
it just and that like Halo just there wasn't a bad game. Like a lot of people thought which one was the one with Spartan Locke? Good Joe. Was that 5? A lot of people didn't like that one, but like there was not a game that I didn't play where I just like lost myself in it. Like
So were you guys good at like snipers? Like my brother here, like,
SWAT, shoddy snipes? Yeah, absolutely.
I
yeah.
sucked at freaking sniping. I still do. Like I've
Gotta
never
get the
gotten good at
headshot.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. There are other games out there, and somebody will tweet me later and tell me I'm an idiot. But like, there's never been a game with a campaign that wasn't like a realistic military campaign that I've gotten so just engrossed in and lost myself in. And Halo, like there was a 50-50 shot before I made this orange helmet here that it was going to be a Master Chief. And I just somehow landed on Bengalorian. And I just like both of those characters, Boba Fett, like the original like Mandalorian, we all knew, right?
Very similar characters.
And then Master Chief.
Yeah.
That's like their stories, while different, their archetype, whatever
similar.
the word is very similar. Al, you shut me up because I'll talk about Halo all freaking night.
Hey,
Halo
no,
3 was the shit.
I was
Unbelievable.
just about to say with the series coming out, because I've always been a PlayStation person, so I never I spent a little bit of time, like my buddies, we go over their house, they have an Xbox, we play Halo a little bit, and I've enjoyed that kind of playing it, and I've always wanted to, but never bought the Xbox and that stuff. But there's going to be guys like me who haven't played it, but have watched the show. I've enjoyed the show personally.
Well, I wanted first Joe to tell us why he hates Halo the game so much before we dive into the show. Joe, why do you hate Halo so much?
Which Halo do I hate?
No,
But listen, no, seriously, just as I critique the Bengals and I actually love them, I can critique Halo just as much.
I feel like the series is going to have a lot of critiquing.
What was your
I haven't said. I don't normally get to talk it this way, but I mean, are we critiquing the game or the show?
You don't want to
talk
hear
about
my
the show.
show. I'll freaking launch it to the moon.
Let's just go into the show because I feel like it sucked ass.
Okay,
pretty bad.
obviously,
most of it.
Let's go ahead and just rip the Band-Aid off. I know all y'all hate how much the helmet was off, how much the suit was off, and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off and talk about that a little bit.
I didn't mind that.
No, I thought the suit was fine, to be honest.
I'll shut up. Someone else talk. I'm gonna.
It was
I
the
don't know
wrong.
anything about the motherfucker.
It was the wrong era for the suit. Like this suit is from 30 years, not even 15 years later, 20 years later. But you know that doesn't bother me. They got to do what they got to do to promote like the game and all that stuff. But the show, the biggest issues I had with the show were they changed his character to give him like dramatic scenes when they were unnecessary. Master Chief is a lot like a traumatized Captain America is how I would put him. He's bound by duty and doing the right thing and saving humanity. But he knows he's been captured as a kid. He knows he was trained to think this way. He knows he was trained to fight this way. He knows he's trained to react this way. He's fully aware of it. It's not a shock to him, right? They tell him when they're 6 years old. When they're 6 and they round him up, they put him in a room. There's security at every door, and they say, listen, you're never going back home. But we need you guys because you guys are the ones to save humanity. If you're willing to do it, and like some kids actually like, I'm out of here, and like security drops them back down. And Chief's like, all right, like it is what it is. I'm going to save humanity, then I guess that's what it is. So like he's not mad. He's not trying to kill Halsey 30 years later and stuff. Like that shit's weird. You don't need to do that. His mind, like when he doesn't say anything in the game, it's because he's like he's fucked up inside, but he knows to shut that shit out. It's time to go to work and it's time to do what he's got to do and it's time to complete the mission. And like they failed to show that side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've like read the book. Like I've read like there's like 30 books. Like and I've read most of them. And like he takes his helmet off all the time in the book. Like Spartans don't just like sleep in their armor like and all this shit. Like they
mess around the field.
They take their helmet off. Like so that wasn't a big deal to me. Like I think what's the actor Pablo Stripe? He's a cool looking chief. Like I think he's cool looking. Like I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have with the show is like there is again 30 books, how many games, how many different spin-off comics and all this stuff. There's so much lore, and they said, fuck it, let's make our own show up. Let's make it up. Like it's just like why? What are you doing? Like and then on top of that, we're looking at like early 2000 CGI shots of half these combat scenes, and I don't. It's just frustrating because like we wanted a show. We as in like Halo fans, we wanted a show forever, and like they did Nightfall and some miniseries like that were pretty cool, and then they kind of just I don't know. And a lot of people worked on it, so I don't want to crap on them, but like they served us this plate of nothing. Like I don't know.
Yeah. You know what it was like? It was like the Marvel movies before Marvel took over. Like, that is Spider-Man, but he's supposed to have web shooters, not shooting it out of his hand. Like, I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, but they missed the mark on a few areas. And same thing with, like, Blade and all these movies that came out, Ghost Rider. That's Ghost Rider, but you're missing some core ingredient that only, like, the creators know. And like,
Yeah.
so like, I feel like we're gonna get a right Master Chief and a right Halo in 15 years. But I don't want to be an old fuck watching this shit. They should have did it right. They should have did it now and really stayed. Don't give us what you think we want.
So
Give us,
did
like I
you
say to the
guys
kids, don't
enjoy
give me the
like?
answer I want? Give me the right answer. Give me what we know is the true story.
Did you enjoy the first like 15 minutes? I thought that first battle scene, the first 15 minutes, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good," and then it was bad. Like,
I thought, yeah, like the Madrigal like teenagers getting their fucking heads blown off and
legs blown off.
Like I was like, oh, this is it. Like we're getting Halo. Like this is because if you read the books, like it's violent. Like a lot of the stuff they have is violent. Like. And then it just slowly, I don't know. I did notice, right, Joe, you said that I noticed right away. I was like, why does he have that armor on? Like it's just little things. Like, did they not expect there to be a huge group of like super fans that are going to notice all these stupid little isms like silver team? Oh, he's on blue team. Like, why did you change that? Like, why did you change? Like, Vanek is very obviously Fred. Like, if I'm speaking on shit you don't know, I apologize. Well, it's just little things like, well, why didn't you just use what you already had? Like, I don't know.
Right. Like they wanted to make their own timeline, and that's fine.
I gotta check on my dog.
You didn't have to make your own timeline.
No, you didn't have to. Yeah. There's so much source material.
I got
That's
three
the word I was
things.
trying to say.
And one of them, I gotta wait for Dale to come back. AD, special guest that you guys had on your show was just talking crazy shit. I'm watching SmackDown right now on my TV over here. I have it running on the other side. But shout out him being a true Bengals fan. Super cool dude. I'll save the other one for when Dale gets back. But I was never a fan of Halo. I could never get behind it, and I thought that shit was weird. I thought that I tried to play it multiple times, and my thing, I always played Modern Warfare growing up. So when I had Modern Warfare, where it was like basically military, army, go in and get blunt, and then you had Halo, where you were like shooting up into the sky and shit, and you were doing all that weird shit. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Okay, that's one thing I was going to say about it. Am I in the minority here when I say when Modern Warfare, when Call of Duty started doing that shit, I was like, okay, I'm out. I can't. Like when you're jumping 20 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I didn't
Advanced Warfare or whatever. Yeah. Oh, it freaking sucked.
See, why I liked Halo over Modern Warfare for me at that same when those two were Modern Warfare 3 and like Halo 3 were like at the same time of their heights and competing. I gravitated towards Halo because it was more of a sport. It was more of a controlled atmosphere, controlled guns. Everyone starts the same way. Everyone has the same opportunities to get the guns. The spawns, the way they work. Like it was most maps are asymmetrical and like you got to know when things respawn. You got to know it takes me 45 paces to get to this weapon. I can get there in about 13 seconds. And even if you don't like know it like a professional, you innately start to learn this shit. Like that should spawn now. There it is. Boom. Got the rockets. Let's go. And like it's a competition between players of knowledge as well as, sitting there and shooting and having a good time.
But it's been a while since I've played like Modern Warfare and such of that nature. And like I know Modern Warfare has changed to more of like a Fortnite kind of ordeal. But hasn't it turned more, or back in the day, wasn't that kind of the same thing where you knew the spawn points in certain maps, so you were able just to find them out? Because that's what I did. I would camp it out and I would find out and bada bing, bada boom.
Right. That's the idea. Is if you work as a team, and with your teammates and talk through it, there's advantageous situations with that. There's also if you're sitting and camping on a spawn point, you're kind of not helping your team at that, in the middle of the game while they're fighting over there.
Maybe that's why I was always so fucking terrible at it because I was just a running gunner.
You can't use the gun.
Just ran around. Yeah.
You can use the assault rifle and pistol or the battle rifle to like get you through it, but the idea is to get the power weapons and get the good weapons, and who owns those is going to own the map.
And now I will say this one thing: Call of Duty Civil War, the best zombie maps, bar none. I haven't played the newest one, but that was always we used to literally just turn it on. It would be freaking 5 years later, and we turned that one on to play the zombie maps because of how awesome those were. But
who is that fluttering?
Good.
Somebody's like beating their. I think it might be Bengalorian. What are you doing, Bengalorian?
Is it me again? It could be. It could be my connection again. I gotta go in like a couple minutes, so I'll spare you guys the sound, but I'll go. I'll go down because I'm gonna help the wife put the kids down and stuff. I freaking love you guys. I love the show. I love watching Goodberries. I'm so happy I got to come on here with you. I want to do it again. Let's keep this up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
The man, the myth, the legend, Bengalorian.
Bengalorian.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe we'll
talk the Bengals.
We saw his face before it was cool.
Our third brother over here.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I love it. Hey, see you, Bango.
Is he watching on a tin can? What was he doing?
I think
The way he dropped over, made the sound. He was stacking the beer cans behind the phone.
Yeah.
It's the ghost of the cricket.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you guys seen those couple episodes, but yeah, Derek, when he sat outside, had this fucking cricket in his backyard, and he's apparently has some hearing thing from shooting guns. He couldn't hear it. But like me and Travis was about to literally jump through the fucking screen and kill him.
Somebody commented on it. I sat back and I was just like this, and somebody was like, Travis is tired of that cricket. And I'm like, dude, if this cricket gets any louder, I think I'll beat my own laptop.
I mean, we had John Breach on, who's like CBS Sports, you know? Like,
crickets just go. It's like if your fired smoke alarm just going off in the background, chirping.
The worst part is he didn't even hear it. He didn't even know.
Yeah.
I can't
He's
hear
like,
it,
can you hear it now? Like,
Wear ear protection, man. Come on.
Hey, absolutely. I 100%. Hey, public service announcement.
Sponsored by Ear Protection.
Yes. When you are a child and you're shooting guns, wear your protection. Wear your hearing protection.
Travis.
Yes.
Wear your condoms, okay?
When you're shooting guns with Uncle Chester, make sure to use protection.
But I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, and I'm like, I'm not wearing that shit. It makes me look stupid.
Travis.
Well, who's the stupid one now, right? No. But.
I think we always wore earplugs, Glenn, when we were going out shooting as kids. I think we always did. They made us.
I think everyone always has, except Derek.
I live out in the boonies, and I'm like, I ain't wearing that shit. No, but.
Is that what you sounded like as a kid?
Hey,
Exactly.
When I was 10, 11, 12 years old, I had a big old friggin'
I ain't wearing that shit, Paw.
I got
You got any home videos?
I got
you
my
got
red
any
man
home
out. I'm
videos?
like, I ain't wearing that shit.
Uncle Daddy, I ain't wearing it.
Uncle
Still
Daddy.
in 10 years old, too.
Peepaw. Hey, Peepaw, I tell you what. I was shooting that motherfucker.
Hey.
I needed.
You joke, but over here, Derek Davis, 10 years old, in the rafters of the machinery shed, climbing up on top of the combine, with a pouch of Red Man, right here. I was all about that shit.
Was that a flex?
I don't know if that's a flex.
That's the graphic.
I'll drink it.
That's the graphic.
Cue the graphic, Dale.
All right, I'm gonna bring.
I'll
Derek.
give you a reason for the graphic. Here you go.
Oh my God!
Now we've moved.
I ain't drinking that shit again. God damn it.
That's what he told Uncle Chester.
Oh! There it is. There's the flow. He took
I'm
that
glad you finally stood up to yourself, Travis.
Oh, I love it. That's so funny.
The Goodberry brothers are menaces to society.
That's why we love them. That's why they're three-time guests on this show.
It's like hosting SNL. You're 3 times now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're like the John. Who was it? John Goodman and Alec Baldwin that like hosted like every season for a while.
And Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Bob Saget. He's rest in peace.
So you got let's just have the good conversations, keep it rolling. So you guys are fans of Halo, you guys are fans of Star Wars. What other stuff are you guys?
What's your favorite Pornhub category?
Joe.
Ooh.
Joe.
It's not worth it. I know. Thank you. Look at my brothers here.
That's a big brother saving you right there.
Oh, I love it.
Don't
but
fall
hey,
for this one.
I was gonna say, you wonder why I got 3 kids.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I like it.
But hey, listen.
Answer it. I'll answer it. I don't give a shit.
Go ahead, Travis.
Yeah, go ahead, Travis.
My category?
Yeah.
Oh, he's ready to answer anything. You even know.
That's why he repeated the question.
Category? I don't like that question necessarily because
you have different
every
ones.
time you go on it, you're not going on. If you're a man that goes on to the hub and you literally click the same category every time, not knowing that there's a
what's your favorite category? See, that's what I mean. It's not saying you only do one category, like midget porn. It's just saying maybe midget porn.
Really had a hard day delivering the mail. A lot of packages. What are you clicking on?
Have you guys not watched male porn?
That's in your algorithm. It doesn't come up for me.
I was just checking the mail.
That's just everyday life for Travis.
It's hard not to like the stepbrother
porn
stuff because that's everywhere now because of the algorithm. No, and that's a serious conversation because I actually saw an interview from a porn star on a podcast and they were talking about why are you making all these videos? And they're like, nobody really had this fantasy before this stuff came about. Why do you do it? And the one porn star goes, trust me, it was actually a Bella Danger. Anybody know who a Bella Danger is?
I have no idea.
No? Do we all have no idea? Okay. Yep.
Glenn, I will not be incriminated on this podcast.
Nobody has any idea who the number 2 porn star in Pornhub is right now. Don't worry.
I am not. I plead the fifth. I will not say anything on the grounds that may not incriminate me.
You mentioned about how the scenes is repetitive and they're giving the people what they want. And they're like, they don't want to shoot it. They have no fantasies about it. And it's hilarious because that's all that industry is now. And it sucks that like you can't go without that.
Sissy James. That's the point.
Which way were you going?
Wait, you guys need to clip this. You never watched male porn? You need to clip that. Okay, I said it.
Hey, listen.
He's got
Travis just showed
the for it.
He showed the koozie for it. Yep.
Put the caption at the bottom and fix it.
Travis, show us your koozie and ask us about male porn.
That was a damn good run. Here you guys go.
You like male porn?
I didn't realize what I said until that happened. I feel like I've beaten myself up now.
Oh, I love it.
That's hilarious.
All right, mine's threesome. Like 2 chicks, 1 dude.
Great.
Dale said 2 girls, 1
Bill.
cup. Love that shit.
Did he say MMF?
Well, that's why he had to clarify. Just in case.
I also like Ebony. I'm not gonna lie.
Where have we gone?
This wasn't the question I was gonna bring up in a fun conversation, but we went there, so we're going.
Yeah. Derek, what's your favorite?
No, okay.
This is no longer Bengals and Brews. This is Bengals and Boobs.
You know what's fucking
Bengals and boobs.
Last night,
Sounds like a good show.
having a serious conversation with Willie. Everything's great, right?
And who's Willie?
Willie Lutz. Sorry.
Oh, thanks.
Big Willie.
I had a good conversation with Willie last night.
All right. Listen, buddy.
OG Mudbone was a guest.
We literally, and Dale informs us that his mother's watching, and me and Willie are kind
Everyone's watching, man.
And everything. And Dale just keeps talking about the most outlandish shit. He just keeps talking about all these jokes and such. And I'm like, your mother is watching currently. So here tonight we got this where I go, okay, my thing was going to be, what other hobbies do you guys have that you're so into where you got the helmets and all this fun jazz that going on? I see you got Marvel posters all up there, Joe. I believe those are Marvel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, X-Men and Spider-Man crawling out of the grave.
And that was originally my question to get to know you guys better on this. And then Dale goes, what's your guys' favorite porn channels?
That's how he sounds too.
Travis, you want to see my nerd room?
What's your favorite porn channel?
Your what?
His nerd room.
You want to see my nerd room?
Glorious. Beautiful.
This is actually a good couple minutes of content right here.
I got you, Sarah. I'm going to switch it up. I got you, Sarah.
So how about the Bengals?
I got a few more minutes, guys.
You know, Christian Gray has the red room. Well, Glenn Goodberry has the nerd room.
You just quoted a 50 Shades of Grey right now?
Yeah, like what?
Hey, listen. Hey,
I think we know his favorite
I
section
quoted
now.
it, but hey, you knew what it was.
We got it.
What it was.
Cherry.
You ready?
Sneakers on the ceiling.
Yo, that's crazy. That
I
mask is
absolutely love that.
crazy. I like that mask. Oh my God, you got a Power Rangers right there. Okay, I see that.
I'm looking like I've never seen it.
I'm looking like I've
Can
never.
you make his picture bigger?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
flip your phone, flip
Yeah,
your phone,
hold on.
flip
Wait,
your
can we
Hey,
get the
yeah,
picture?
let me see if I can flip this thing here.
Hold up. Can we get the
phone.
picture?
No, just turn it
bigger?
sideways. I'm holding on to this toy because I'm in my son's room.
What?
Actually.
What?
Not me.
What
I
is
don't
that?
want to be bigger.
What? Derek, yeah, what is that? I'm holding on to this toy.
I don't know. This is some sort of toy.
There we go. We got him up
There
there.
we go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Holy Toledo.
This is his garage, guys.
Dude, I
He
gotta
convinced his
ask
wife to not.
already. I have to ask the main question everybody's thinking of already. What do you think the value of your garage is with all that in there?
I would say maybe like 10
Don't
grand.
say it.
I was gonna.
10 grand, that's it.
I was gonna say priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless.
Oh, dude, I was gonna say a lot more than that.
Oh,
You
man.
came up with oh my God, they're even in the. Oh wowie wow.
Did you say wowie wow?
Wow.
Whoa,
That is-
you are. You'll
That
never
is
get this.
beautiful.
Holy shit, Glenn.
Oh gosh.
so-
Do you
I-
ever
I-
play that Turtles game?
Oh yeah.
My kids love it, but you know what I did with this Turtles game? Check it out. So I've added a
Oh my God.
Oh,
All right.
oh man.
Fuck the coins, right?
Give us 1 second. Give us one. There you go.
So and then
Yeah.
this is something I worked on recently. So I got a TV from 1988.
Oh,
I got a VCR. I got a vintage Genesis. I got VHS tapes.
Because
And I made
fuck's
a little-
saving energy.
Shut up there. Fuck energy. Yeah, and that's it. This
Oh,
is
man.
my
Projector.
projector. I got
How many-
For
Yeah,
your
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
porn category.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
the Josh Allen? Okay, hell yeah. I figured you would, but I mean, hell yeah.
How many years did this take? I mean, just
Flutie Flakes though. That's legit.
yeah.
Dude, that's
He's only been in this house 5 years, so
Good lord.
I mean,
a chunk of the field.
Dude, what? That is crazy. Oh my.
No,
That's
I
my
think
nerd-
the
that's
Bengals
my
did
nerd.
that. What year was that where they replaced this? I think every year they replace when they replace the turf, they sell the pieces off, don't they?
Yeah, makes sense.
Because
Yeah,
I
bro.
think my father-in-law Tim, he has a piece of I think it might be Paul Brown. It's either Paul Brown Stadium or the Red.
I don't think. my
Oh,
room's
the
even-
robot's coming back.
Oh, are we getting an appearance from Mr. Roby?
He's frozen right now.
Oh
wow,
yeah.
look at him go.
Let's all think about it. Let's all think. Let's think about it. shall we?
Am I back?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Everybody has to mimic him.
Hey, your wife loves his nerd room. So
Hey, next time we're in Niagara Falls, when we go up there, we'll come check out the
Yeah.
nerd room for
Yeah,
Sarah.
come on out.
I've shown mine off on Twitter, so I'm not doing a tour.
hey, does anyone want to do a pump up video before we end this thing
Pump the
tonight?
jam, pump it up.
I want Joe to do one.
Absolutely.
I would ask Glenn,
Yeah.
but then it would be for the Bills.
Are we ending this thing right now, Dale? Are you the police? Is that what you're doing?
Are you the police? Are
We're
you
getting
the
close
Yeah.
to the 2-hour mark. We said
Yeah, I got
a 4-hour show. So
I don't have much more time left.
I
here.
want my man Glenn to get his willy wet tonight, so
I hope he does too. Willie, talk to your Willie. This has gone way off the rails, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Can I be objective here?
yeah,
No.
It's a great show.
we started talking about porn takes, that's when we should have cut this off.
it's
honestly.
my fault once again.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I said it at the beginning. I thought it was gonna be a great conversation about football. We were gonna really get into the nitty gritty of all of it.
And now it's-
You're saying you haven't watched the last 2 times we've been on here.
I did the last time, and I saw that you guys had a great time, and I'm like, okay, maybe with me on, we might be able to have direction of it. No, I just joined in on the shenanigans. That's all I did. There was no direction at all.
Oh man.
I love
Baby, don't hurt me no more.
imagine joining? This
They're like, what are you doing?
I'm Derek in the back country. Without earplugs.
Bang bang!
It's just stupid.
Bang! Bang bang!
Hey, you know what? Glenn,
He's shooting him right next to his head.
Just for that, on the Fire 'em Up segment, Joe, we're going to have you fire up the Bengals fans for the Buffalo Bills game. So let's go ahead and do that right now.
And then we'll have Glenn fire up the Buffalo side against the Bengals.
Yes.
Can we do this in January?
Nope.
December.
All right, Joe, you're up. You got 30 seconds to plan your pregame speech against the Bills.
offensive line. It's nowhere. Now we'll catch you guys.
To the gods, and when you fall below the skeletons,
we can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. It's not just...
They hit me with the power of the Ultimate Warrior. They told me, exit stage left, exit stage right.
I think not. Do you know who our quarterback is? Do you know who our wide receivers are?
All right, Joe. Fire him up, Joe.
Fire him up.
Wait, was I supposed to be preparing?
Yes.
I'm glad you have that because I had no idea what you're talking about. But now I've got an idea.
When we next time we do that, we should probably inform them a little bit.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe.
No, I do everything off the cuff. People think I have like a fucking like spreadsheet in front of me or something. This is all off the brain, guys.
All right, fire us up versus Buffalo.
On the brain.
On the brain. True.
Fire us up versus Buffalo.
Okay. I'm pretending that like we're there and it's time, or should I not? It's fucking June. We've got 6 months. You think you roll out of bed on a Saturday night on Sunday morning and fucking beat the Buffalo Bills?
He's doing it right now.
Bills.
This is it.
This is it. Thanks, bud.
I know.
Let me tell you something about the Buffalo Bills. I'm listening to local radio recently. If we would have handled that last 13 seconds against the Chiefs, we would have beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. What about the fucking Bengals the next week? I'll tell you about the fucking Bengals. The Bills didn't win one, not one. If you Bengals fans listening, we know how many we've done. The Bills did not win one close game all year last year. Not fucking one. The Bengals would have kept it close. And when it was close, the Bengals closed all year long until the Super Bowl, right? We're not going to talk about that. But that's how it would have went. It would have stayed close. The Bengals would have fucking won in Buffalo when it was fucking -14. We know it was that goddamn cold that week. Glenn was in fucking Florida enjoying his ass while we're fucking freezing up here watching the Bengals beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. But it would have went like that anyways. It was a team of destiny, all right? And we're going to hear it again. And we're going to play it again. We're going to actually see it. And it's probably going to be for the number 1 seed. And that seed is going to grow. It's going to grow into a Lombardi trophy. Yeah!
All right, Glenn, you got 30 seconds to prepare.
Offensive line. It's nowhere. Now we'll catch you guys.
To the gods, and when you fall below the skeletons,
we can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. It's not just...
They hit me with the power of the Ultimate Warrior. They told me, exit stage left, exit stage right.
I think not. Do you know who our quarterback is? Do you know who our wide receivers are?
I'm still laughing at that shit.
I couldn't stop laughing the whole time. But all right, Glenn, fire him up, Buffalo style.
So I'm just hoping both teams have fun. Come on, Diggs. I don't know if you know Diggs. Great in shorts. Josh Allen, great in shorts. 35-0 Bills. Go Bills. See you later.
Oh God.
He's probably really logging off after that. I think you're going to say, you know Stephon Diggs? He's about to dig in that ass.
I don't know if Travis is frozen or if he's off.
Oh, I'm here. Oh,
I love
I'm
it.
sweating after that one.
I'm here.
Oh,
Joe
I know,
killed it. The
I
build
forgot
up
to
Joe
turn the
had
fan
was
on.
just phenomenal. Like,
Joe's was a whole roller coaster of like what the Andy Dalton is going on, and then he hit with the seed, and I'm like, what's gonna happen with the seed? And he goes, and then the seed's gonna grow. And I'm like,
I was gonna Father's Day a different kind of seed, but then I was like, let me reel it in.
Hey, speaking of which, I'm sure there was a lot of Burrow babies that were born last year.
Oh God, there's a lot of baby Joes out there. I'll tell you what. I thank Burrow for carrying on the Joe line because I wasn't allowed to have a Joe Jr.
oh my God, that was wild.
Yes, he will grow into a Lombardi trophy.
put it on a shirt. Put it on a shirt,
yes.
boys.
That is going on a Bengals and Brews shirt.
No, that's going on a Joe Goodberry shirt.
Oh,
that's
no,
Joe
a Goodberry
line.
Goodberry hat. You know, on these where you got the little NFL, you should put the seed will grow into a hashtag. Hashtag the seed will grow or something like that.
We are planting
All right,
the seed
boys.
this weekend, boys.
I'm gonna make
plant the
moves,
seed.
boys. It's been
Plant
real.
that
I
seed,
gotta make
Travis.
moves.
Yeah. Hey, go have sexual intercourse.
That's the goal.
I'm fucking praying for you, man.
I'm proud of you, Glenn.
love it.
I'm proud of you, boy. You can do this.
Hey, let's go!
Let's go, Glenn.
Start with the back rub. It always works.
Oh, I love
Are we
it.
winding them up? Are we winding them? Are we winding up right now? Or are we winding? What are we doing here? Are we winding, guys? Are we winding up? Are we
You
winding?
gotta have the rubber arm from days of pitching when you were 12 years old.
See you, boys.
All right.
Hey, we'll see you, Glenn. But this has been a fantastic show, boys. I'm loving it.
McDonald's, sponsored by McDonald's, by the way.
Sponsored by Trojan, because these mistakes might not have happened if you guys would have wrapped it up.
Dad.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
No, honey, we're almost done. Okay.
Can I hear that, Daddy?
I'm like, hey, get out of here.
This is definitely not the show for the kids. He has it muted. He goes, oh, no.
All right, Travis, run us out here. Joe, I freaking love you, buddy. You're one of the best out there.
We love you.
All right, Joe. Well, nobody needs to know where you are and such because everybody knows where you're at, I'm assuming. I think
I
everybody
don't want people anyway. It's a lot of crazies out there lately.
Hey, real quick, thank you so much for the whole cash versus cap and everything. That was
hopefully it made some
thing.
sense.
Oh, yes, it did. And when I replay tomorrow sober, I will learn a lot more as well.
Great.
Okay, great. No, Joe, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us, Joe.
You're welcome anytime.
Well, Derek cut me off, and I was like, wait, what happened? No, Joe, thanks for coming on. It's been a pleasure talking to you and hanging out and learning everything about you. And that you're very smart as well. Yeah, literally everything. But guys, if you do not follow us on YouTube and all social media, please do at Bengals Brews on YouTube. That's where you can find us. Go in there and you can join in on our live feed. You see the comments coming up. That's where your comments can come up on, guys. So follow us on YouTube, and you guys can then hit the subscribe button and join in on the live and enjoy the fun times in the ruckus and join in on the comments while Dale is doing outlandish shit.
The stroke was great.
Follow us on social media as well, guys, at Bengals Brews and everywhere else on Facebook, Bengals Brews, Instagram, Bengals Brews, and TikTok, Bengals and Brews. Guys, we will catch you guys next week. Who Day and Dale, hit the outro. Let's get it rolling, baby.
Who Day, baby?
Who Day?
What the hell was
So,
that?
Derek, now that we're not live, what's your favorite category?
And thin.